It started. The OBS freaked out for a second there. Anyway, welcome everyone to Masks Halcyon Australia, the Gauntlet Session 14, where we enter in medias res at an attack on Aegis. Let's see how our young heroes fare. Who are? Sucks, that's your cue. Go for it, man.
Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna give up that record-breaking speed. I am Flux. I am playing my character Reynolds Park, also known as Kevin Blackthorn, with the superhero name Minotaurus.
So
A
many
blue
names.
playbook. Blah. Can't speak today.
I'm Noctis, and I'm playing Ryan Reeds, also known as Prodigy from the Legacy Playbook.
I'm Janine, as I play as Nigella or Evan Blue from the Outsiders playbook.
And I'm Eyeless, playing Alice, also known as Valentine, from the Janus playbook.
And I actually just realized that I have the pictures in the exact opposite order of the way we, introduce each other in the Roll20. This is. I didn't do that intentionally. Just okay. 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 So before we start, Alice actually got the thingy, the drive. What drive was that? I actually forgot.
Helped a friend when they need you most.
Yes, and that means it is done, and she actually took an advancement. And what are your new 4 drives?
My 4 new drives are as follows. I have lead the team successfully in battle, pull off a ridiculous stunt. They both might be the same thing, really, if you think about it.
It might happen.
Stop a fight with calm words, and earn a public award or honor for heroism.
Ooh, I can. There we go. Okay, I should actually replace that. I forgot to actually replace the last one with the new one. Yeah. All right. Cool. Awesome. Actually, let me write this down on this thingamabob that these are done, and these are done. All right. Okay. So, who wants to do the recap?
I actually studied this time. I could do it if you want.
Sure.
Okay, in the previous episode, an episode fraught with technical difficulties and sickness, it led off with a recap, and it started off with us being outside, meeting Aegis outside the museum as Aegis started to take away the 2, I don't want to call them prisoners, but let's call them patients.
Yes.
We accompanied Reynolds to Aegis so they could probe him mentally. And so we were waiting in the waiting room, in which Ryan does what Ryan does best, which was accidentally out Alice to Nigella as being Valentine. And then Ryan also got a phone call from his dad in which Ryan's dad told Ryan no kissing. Or actually, he said don't go to the sanctuary, but probably the same thing. Reynolds was getting probed mentally still.
Rude.
I mean, we need to specify. I mean, this is a teen rated.
The initial probing went fine, but when the probing went deeper,
What?
Can you please stop?
Sorry, when the psychic searching went deeper, it stressed out Reynolds, and immediately Reynolds started forming his doom ball, and they called us in. Nigella went to kiss him, and apparently that didn't work. So Alice raised her face shield and gave him a hug, and then Reynolds calmed down and didn't blow up the building, which was a good thing. Then we found out that Minotaurus had actually volunteered for the experimenting that turned him into Minotaurus initially, but apparently he rescinded his volunteerism when they started electrocuting him. We know
Gee,
his real
I
name begins
wonder
with a
why.
K. We know that Cychops and the other person that we captured, freed, what have you, are actually Kelly Hunter and Sony Stavros with false implanted memories. And while we were discussing the situation, Hydrojerkus Rex and Jerktar decided to attack the medical wing, and they have new powers.
And I actually had to reload the page because it just disappeared for me randomly, which is great. Thanks, Roll20. Yes, it's back. Yes, and that's actually it, because we left off in medias res. I don't know how to pronounce that apparently, but yes. Alright, so yes, we have H-Rex and Croctor in the medical wing. There's, well, not all of you are here yet. Scion and Reynolds is still on their way, coming. Yes, you are located on Aegis Island. And yeah, the other, there's actually how many of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. You have uh, let me actually go by the thingy. You have Alexei with you, who is this dude. Oop. You have Shadowmere, who everyone knows, and I'm not even going to go around finding. And the three of you are here. Yes. Okay, inside the medical bay, you see there's about a dozen, individuals. Two of them are, Manny and Cychops, who you have discovered to be the missing teens. Kelly Hunter and Sunny Stavros in the opposite order. I accidentally did it in the opposite order. And yep, this and this. Okay, and yeah, and you have a few more patients and some nurse and stuff who are also caught in the explosion. As basically you can see, there is a hole in one side of the wall which kind of caved in, and through the hole we have Proctor already inside the room, and Hydrosaurus Rex is entering. Proctor has already sent out his sonic screech attack, which uh, is some sort of weird disturbance. Is that on my side? It could be on my side. Never mind that. Is that on my side?
I think so. Everything sounds fine here.
Yes. No. Okay. Oh, okay. If it sounds okay, it sounds okay. I guess it's fine. All right. Okay. And yes, they appear to have new powers, which you don't know what they have, but I do have a the moves ready in front of me. Okay. All right. So, what do you do?
I think we need to start getting the people out of here. Either get the bad guys out of the hole, which might be harder, or get the victims and patients and stuff to an area of safety.
I will try to push Croctor out of the hole
By
by being a rhinoceros and ramming out him outside.
okay. All right. So you can transform into a rhino. You don't actually have a straight line to the hole because there are people strewn about on the floor who are slowly getting up on their feet.
I forgot about that.
Okay. At this point, Shadowmere kind of leaps into the action, and she's like, I'm handling. I'm getting all the patients out of here. You kids try to get them outside." And she basically lands in. She basically stops in front of you and like stretches out her arms, and shadow bubbles start appearing around everyone. Uh, it, all of the 12 people. And you can see that she is very taxed because, well, I mean, she has never done it on like on multiple people at once before, so she's quite tired and she's slowly, dragging the shadow balls back towards where you are. So clearing out the space in front of you a little bit. Okay. So
I'll
let's say,
try.
go on, go on.
Try walking a little bit away from the people, and then I'll ram
All right,
to Croctor.
totally. That is totally fine. While you're doing that, does anyone else, Valentine or Prodigy, want to do something?
Well, okay. Do I think I'm strong enough to push one or the other out of the hole?
I don't know. You can try.
Oh shoot! You know what this will end up being is Unleash, wouldn't it?
It might be. Do you want to fly towards one of them and try to push them outside the hole? Then yes, it would be an unleash.
Which is my condition that's checked right now. Why doesn't someone else go first?
Well, I mean, the only thing I could do is also try to push them out, and I have minuses to that now as well. So
great. I love it.
Hey,
you know,
I've got an idea.
no, I'm launching in there. I'm gonna grab Croctar and I'm gonna try to push him out the hole.
Okay, sure.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Keep in mind that Hydrosaurus is already in the hole. In order to grab Croctor, and you have to push both of them out through the hole. You can do that, but you'll have to take a -1 on the roll.
You know what? Fine, I'm doing it. That's a -3 overall.
Oh my gosh. Okay, do it. Sure. Totally.
Okay, so for the modifier, I do put the minus this time
Yes.
for the
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I almost did multiplied. That's not what I wanted. God,
Do it.
I can't see. It's dark, and I forgot to turn on a light.
But
0.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Low score.
Congratulations on doing almost like not the lowest score. That is actually not your lowest score, but congratulations on doing the 0.
the first time I saw 0.
I know.
So
Congratulations
glad that happened.
on the potential then, man. Like totally
Yeah.
worth it. You're actually going to do the team mechanics as soon as Renault gets here, which will be actually after Nigella does the charge thing. Alright, so you can do the team mechanics then. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to give you one more team move. So now you have 13. Use them. Okay. Alright, okay. Unleash fail. There is nothing when you unleash fail. Alright. It's my turn then. What?
You're welcome.
Thank you. Totally worth it. Okay, you actually go try to grab Croctor, but Croctor actually saw you coming, and while you were distracted by all the shadow bubbles going through you, Croctor kind of grabbed you inside its mouth.
Nice.
I know.
Okay then.
Rocktar will find him hard to swallow.
Well, that's if Croctor is trying to swallow you, because Croctor is right now trying to pierce your skin with his giant teeth. And by the way, I'm not sure if Ryan would remember in character, but last time Croctor did that, your Minotaur friend kind of went into the hospital. Perhaps.
Yeah, but I'm indestructible. Our Minotaur friend isn't.
Well, it was poison.
Actually, both of you have the same power, which is invulnerable. So.
Why are you worried about? Never mind.
Can I defend Ryan to keep him from being a chew toy?
Yep.
No, I'm fine. Just try to push him through the hole. I'm good.
No.
Well, it's basically just take a powerful blow roll, and you can easily survive that if you want.
Oh, you want me to roll that?
Or I could roll. Couldn't I roll a savior roll and interject?
Yes. If Alice tries to save you, then of course you don't have to roll for it because Alice would try to save you. And if Alice fails, then yes. Oh my God. Okay. What are you doing? Which move are you doing? Defend, right?
I pull him. I fly up and push him out of the mouth before the mouth comes down.
All right,
Now,
sure.
I don't know whether it comes down on me. I don't know.
No, because on a 7 to 9 it costs you, but since it's a 10, you don't it. It's not costing you. You saw him kind of, missing out his trajectory and about to like fall in the beautiful, in a very nice, catching maneuver by Croctor's mouth. And before Croctor can close his mouth, you fly through and grab him by the leg, I guess, and pull him out. Like yank him out like the vaudeville yank rod thing. The shepherd rod thing, I guess. Okay, so that happens. Alright, you save him. Nothing happened.
Because he's rolling defend, he gets something out of that.
Really? 1 second.
Well, it says for NPC threats on a hit, you keep them safe and choose one, and there's a list.
Oh, on choose one. Sorry, my bad. Added him to the pool, taken play. Yes, you get to do that. Do your thing.
Okay, I'll clear a condition.
Yay! You are no longer having any conditions. Let's change that.
I have a feeling you will.
Yes. Okay, so by this time, Nigella has successfully navigated through the shadow bubbles and is in a perfect lineup with the hole and Hydrosaurus Rex through it. And you can do your charge if you want to.
Do I roll danger?
Okay. What are you exactly trying to do? Are you trying to attack him or are you trying to push him through the hole?
To push him through the hole.
Okay, that would be an unleash. You have to do the freak.
Okay.
Nice. Oh my gosh, you did it. Does anybody want to help her with that?
Sure, we can burn a team token to help.
I mean, you have 13. I'm just saying, you have 13.
Yeah, we don't want 13, so...
Okay, so you use one. What are you doing? And who is helping and how are they helping?
Well, how about after I push Ryan out of the way, I'm able to kind of kick off of her target to make sure he's successfully lined up to be hit by her.
You're flying towards Hydrosaurus Rex to put him in line, or are you throwing Ryan?
No, I put Hydrosaurus Rex in direct line.
Okay.
I'm not throwing Ryan.
You can't do it. Okay, I mean, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. But I'm just saying you have the option to throw Ryan. Throw your boyfriend at the giant Hydrosaurus Rex thing. This is what everyone does in a superhero relationship. Okay, it's fine. All right, so yes, you okay, yeah, you fly fast and go to hit Hydrosaurus Rex in the line of this. There's actually no rule for it. I'm just gonna let that happen. All right, so that is actually a freak hit. That means you do it. All right. You have done it. That means the Rhino, Nigella, Elven Blue hits H-Rex and successfully pushes him out the hole on the outside. Okay. Alright. But since it's Hydrosaurus being Hydrosaurus, it tries to bite you. Do you defend? Like move away? Or do you just let that happen?
I think I will be able to defend. I'm a big ass rhino, so I'll take it.
Alright. Cool. That means you need to take a powerful blow. Let's see what happens.
Is it again?
On the right side, conditions. Oh my gosh, you did it! Okay, let me look at the villain moves actually. Okay. Okay, it actually tries to bite at you with two of its tentacle heads from two sides, but you're a rhino, so it kind of bounces off and it doesn't. And its head isn't really that big. I mean, you're a freaking rhino. Come on. You're a rhino. Come on. The dude is basically like, yes, exactly. Oh god. Oh god. Yes. Oh yes, you are very thick. All right. Okay. At this point, Renault, you enter the medical wing to see
Sorry, guys, I took my time.
Shadowmere next to the door, with 12 shadow bubbles in front of her, like slowly. She's basically like rolling it towards her, rolling all the bubbles. And Scion was leading you, so as Scion enters, she actually collapses on her knees,
Oh dear.
and
Great.
you hear inside your head. Well, technically, everyone hears it inside your head. That Scion is like, so much fear, and she's kind of like, stressing out because she is hearing all the fear of all of the patients and nurses and stuff. Yes. Well, she's not technically reading her mind. She's more like talking. Yes. Okay. Right. At this point, Alexei tries to calm her, trying to, he has worked with her before, so he's trying to calm Scion down, and yeah. At this point, you can do your enter battle as a team move, and
Finally.
yes. Who? So let's figure out who is the leader.
I mean, I entered last, so I can't be leader.
Okay. I mean, I would imagine it's either Ryan, since he was the first to fly forward, but it also could be Alice. So, no, it's up to you.
I vote Alice.
Okay.
Alice.
Ryan volunteers for everything but leading.
Shocking. Okay. Alice, do you
I'm
have
trying to help you.
influence over everyone? Yes, you do. All right. So you can add 2 to the team pool plus add another 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, 15. Uh, everyone has the same purpose. What are your purposes?
To protect the innocents.
Protecting the innocents.
Ryan and Nigella?
Shield the innocent.
Alright, sure. That's another one. Nice. Does any team member mistrust the team mom hugger? I would doubt it. Is your team ill prepared or off balance?
I
I'm gonna
mean,
say yes. I'm gonna say that's a yes because
I'm going to agree with that. We didn't count on this fight.
yes. I mean, I didn't count on this fight if we're being technical about it. All right, cool. Alice, can you are you willing to mark a condition to avoid removing this team?
Market condition to avoid remove what?
Basically, since your team is ill prepared, I removed a team. So um, you were 16. Now you're down at 15. Now you can prevent the removal of this team if you take a condition on yourself.
Honestly, I think 15's a lot, so
I
we can
know.
probably take the
I
hit.
know. I'm just still asking that you. Okay. All right. Uh, okay. All right, let's move on. All right, so Reynolds, you appear in this scene. What do you do?
Sorry, hold on. Band problems.
Oh no.
Okay. So I arrive on the scene.
Mhm.
What's happening right now?
Okay, you see next to you, Sion has kind of collapsed on her knees. You see Alexei trying to comfort her, basically telling her to, try to calm her
That sounds
thoughts,
good.
meditate, all that stuff, all that jazz. You see Shadowmere next to you, rolling 12 human-sized shadow spheres toward you. You're going to have to like squeeze through them a little bit in order to get to the other side, but you can see kind of through them that Proctor is in the room. You remember the guy who bit on your leg, and yeah,
Uh,
that guy, that friendly guy, and you see a giant hole, and outside you think you see a rhino. You can't really see that well through the shadow bubbles, but on the inside you have Valentine and Prodigy kind of flying around. Valentine is closer to the hole. Prodigy is kind of next to Proctor. All right, so that's the situation.
Can I just try jump over the shadow bubbles? Kind
You
of vault over them?
yes, you can. You can vault over the shadow bubbles easily.
Okay. I don't know if I should do a superior roll or I should just jump into battle.
No, no. I mean, it's just a jump. It's like you don't have to roll for it. It's just a jump, man. You can jump.
No,
Freaking.
no, I meant after that. I meant after that.
Okay. After that, what do you want to do?
I know, but I'm not sure what to do.
Like, think in your character. Don't think in terms of moves. Think like narratively what you want your character to do right now. Do you want to attack, or do you want to do something else? What do you want to do?
I guess I'm just kind of. I guess I'm.
You can
Hmm.
also go outside if
There's
you're
only
afraid
Proctor,
of.
right?
If you're
There's
afraid of.
only Proctor, right?
Proctor is currently the only one inside the medical wing. Outside the hole, now that you've cleared it, you can see a rhino, which you assume is Elven Blue. And beyond that, you see the friendly neighborhood Hydrosaurus Rex.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna deal with the thing closest to me right now.
Okay, what are you doing?
So I guess I'm just engaging him head on.
Just jumping into attacking?
Yep.
Alright, okay.
Do a drop kick.
Oh my gosh, the drop kick. It's so fabulous. Alright, roll for danger, my good sir.
Okay.
That is such a direct engage. Wow.
What?
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Ha.
do you want potential, or can anyone help you get that kind of up there?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use a team. I'm gonna use a team.
Like someone else can use a team, or you can like selfishly use a team. That's also up to you. What would you
I
rather
mean,
do?
it depends. If can anyone else help me? Because I'm just dropping in and doing a drop kick.
Okay, Ryan is currently next to you, so he would probably. I mean, I don't know if he wants to help you. Ryan, do you want to
How
help your? I have
how
no
could
idea.
I help him?
Think about it.
I mean, just kind of
You see
shout.
you see the Minotaur running towards the the Croctor, one Tor at the other, and just coming in for a dropkick. What can you do to help?
Um.
Like you can distract Croctor to make sure that he connects the hit, or
Oh.
something.
Could I try using my laser vision to try and blind him for a second?
Ooh, the heat blast on the eye thing. You know what? That's totally probably. Would that be a roll? I'm thinking it wouldn't be a roll on your part, but you are assisting. That would actually be an engage though. So I don't think you can assist like that.
Okay. Well. I could try just saying, "Hey, look at me, big ugly man."
That would actually work. You know what?
That's about all I could do then.
That could work. You can like you also have
Distract.
Yep. I don't know.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, just distract Coctor.
Did you just bring up the clap?
Probably, I don't know.
You can.
I swear I heard someone say it.
I also thought he said the clap. I think we were both thinking.
I said distract.
Okay.
Ah.
All right. So what do? Do you clap or do you just yell, "Hey, big, ugly, giant snake crocodile thingy"?
I don't see why I can't do both.
Okay.
I'll clap really loud to get him to look at me, and then yell, "Hey, ugly crocodile thing, look at me."
Okay, it works totally.
That should be pretty distracting.
That's another team move. That's another team down. All right. So that's actually a success on the danger roll. Ooh, boy. Okay, on a 7 to 9, pick one. Flux, you get to pick one from the danger directly engaged list.
Let me look it up. It was I'm creating an opportunity.
Okay, sure. All right. So as you drop kick, he actually kind of defends. Dude face kind of defense. 1 second. Let me actually start writing down because stuffs are actually happening. Okay, Croctor actually tries to defend with one of its legs, and you hit that instead. And all right, let me actually go through the villain moves because stuffs are happening right now. All right. Okay. Hmm. 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 Okay. All right. That happened. Let me mark that down. Where is the marker thing? Marker thing. Okay, has been marked. Okay. Okay, and since you didn't take resist or avoid their blows, he's going to bite at you. Yay!
Who would have thought?
Such biting, much poison. Wow.
Is it possible for me to help him not be bitten?
No, sorry. This has happened.
Alright.
This has yeah. When you make contact, you basically trade blows, and that has actually happened. So it's actually yeah. All right. So what are you? Roll me that conditions. So take a powerful blow. It's a powerful blow. It knocked you down for a day before, so it's pretty powerful. Flux.
Sorry, what?
You need to roll
Sorry.
for the powerful blow. Take a powerful blow.
Hold on.
You got
Submit.
bitten by the giant poisonous
Oh dear
croc.
God.
Oh my God! He is
Nice.
rolling well, really well. This is bad, but good job. Okay, you get to choose from the powerful blow list. Take your options.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose control of myself because I really don't want conditions. Screw
Okay,
y'all. Screw y'all.
you're going to lose control of yourselves or your powers in a terrible way. You know what?
Yeah.
Man? I'm going to let you choose. Do you want to lose control of yourself or your powers?
Powers.
Okay, you lose control of your
Actually,
powers.
no. I'm getting lose control of myself.
Okay, good. Okay, lose control of yourself. What does that even mean? It means that he bites you, and
Well, that.
he breaks your skin, and the poison enters you, and you kind of fall to the floor paralyzed. You have lost
Oh
control
dear.
of your body. Congratulations. You have lost
That,
control
God
of
damn
yourself.
it. God, I was thinking of something else.
You have lost control of yourself. Okay. All right. So it's like let's see how it happened. Say you went in for a drop kick, you hit it. You would defend with say your arm, and it kind of bit onto your arm, and it's
Wait, how would it instantly paralyze me when the last time he hit me, he bit me, it took a while.
exactly.
How did how?
Exactly.
Probably went into a vein.
Or they're a lot stronger now.
I mean, you weren't here when that happened in character, but they did fire off I mean, Croctor did use a sonic screech that he couldn't do before. Or
He
that
probably
did.
heard it though.
Yes, he probably heard that too. Well, it's not really, it wasn't a sound per se. It was like a attack screech thingy, blarg. Shockwave. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Shockwave. It was like an explosion sound. All right, okay, whatever. Right. Anyway, yeah. Yes, the poison is quickly entering your bloodstream, and it actually paralyzes you. You kind of fall to the floor, kind of flabby. All right.
God damn it.
Hey man, you chose this option. You could have taken the other one, but no, you had to choose this one. All right. Okay. All right. So, what's happening now? Who wants to do what?
I have a horrible idea.
Brilliant.
it.
Let's do it.
Ryan's gonna hate it.
I'm gonna
It-
love it.
Throw iron.
I'm going to land someplace kind of out of sight, pop out of the armor, and
No, you're
remotely
not.
have the armor pick up Reynolds and get him the hell out of here.
Okay,
Ugh.
there is actually no place to do that inside the medical wing. It's pretty open.
I'm sure there's probably some knocked over beds and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. There's knocked over beds. There's knocked over beds. You can probably. You can take it. You can do that. That's a terrible idea. Like I agree with you. It's a terrible idea. You can do it if you want to. Like that's totally you can do. Like,
Well, we have to, like I said, and if you see my text up there, I think Reynolds might be the target, and now Reynolds can't move. I have to get Reynolds out of there, and at least I can keep eyes on the situation if I'm out of the armor. So,
okay. All right.
This is-
It's actually going to take you a while to get out of the armor because it'll open and stuff. But just to make it interesting, let's say you roll a superior. See if you get spotted during this while you're doing this. It's a modified roll, so it's okay. Okay. That is interesting. That is interesting. You didn't get a 10.
well, someone could assist, I suppose, but
Okay. Do you tell someone of your plan before you do it?
you know what? Let's tell Shadowmere she's still got the communicator in.
Shadowmere doesn't know who you are, though. Keep in mind.
But Shadowmere knows I'm Valentine and say,
yes,
hey,
yes.
I'm about to pop out of my armor. Could you throw a shadow this way just to help cover me up?
And Shadowmere is like, kind of busy. I need to just get these 12 people
Okay.
out of the. She's kind of really straining herself with those 12 balls. But it's
Okay,
like
fine.
she's almost out through the thing. She's actually taking them through the door one by one right now. She's actually outside the medical wing.
Okay, well, I know I probably don't tell Ryan because there's no way he'd let me do this. So we take our chances, I guess.
Shit.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
use the team pool. Use the team pool.
Well, here's the thing. She's not telling anyone in the team that she's doing it. That's why nobody can help her right now. If she tells someone, you can use the team pool, but I don't think anybody would agree it's a good idea.
Well, I mean, using it selfishly by not telling us this plan.
You know what? Do you want to do that?
I mean, well, I'll tell him. The worst they could do is tell me no, and I could still do it anyway. So,
I mean, that is actually one of the exact wording. How your actions ignore your teammates. So if they tell you don't do it and you still do it, you are definitely using the team selfishly. So are you telling someone? Like, who are you telling? Like, just one person is enough, actually.
we'll tell Nigella because she will not be as loud vocal in her objections, I think.
Okay, you tell Nigella. Nigella, what do you say? I mean, you can just roleplay this. You should.
Why? Why? As I ramming my head to Hydrosaurus. Oh no, bug.
Well, she told you not to do it. Are you still doing it? Then you're definitely getting that 10.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay.
You know what? We may as well start to call in the other armor. But yeah, this armor has instructions to take Reynold to the closest hospital.
All right. Okay. You it's going to take you a while to do that, though. And in the meanwhile, let's figure out what Ryan is doing. Ryan, you just see your teammate on the floor. The Minotaur. You're
I
kind
had
of
a
distracted
bad
by that,
idea
yes.
earlier.
Yes, tell me the bad ideas. Love it.
See, he's kind of just on the ground,
Mhm.
so I was thinking of picking up Minnow and throwing him at Croctar.
Yeah, that's great.
This is a great idea. I love it.
like a big bull dart, just tossing him forward, horns first.
Cannonball.
You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick Minotaurus up and I'm gonna throw him at Croctar.
Oh my god, this is probably my best fun of tonight. I am never going to cross this.
Completely oblivious to Alice's plan to get him out of here, by the way.
Yes, I know. This is great because she never told you.
Yeah,
my
that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. It's not a directly engage. I would say it's an unleash. It definitely sounds like an unleash.
That's fine. Still have -2. I'm gonna fail this roll. Yeah, there it is.
You know what it's.
My god. You know what? You can technically make it a 7 because you are actually you are definitely hurting one of your teammates to do it. I would say it's a perfect channel.
Well, he can't really protest on the. You know what? Yeah, he actually can't protest about this. And he probably would think this is a
You're
bad
evil.
idea.
You say that you're evil.
Are you taking that team selfishly?
Yeah, you know what? Sure. This would be probably something he would not want me to do. I'm doing it anyway.
Okay. On a 7 to 9, you need to mark a condition, or the GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
Oh, go ahead. Tell me how it's unstable or temporary. I'm not
Alright.
taking condition for him.
Fine. You grab him and you throw him at Croctor, intending to do what?
Just trying to push him back.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, Minnow, you're still conscious. You actually see Ryan coming to you.
Oh my god,
Oh,
seriously.
he's gonna help me. He's gonna get me to safety. But no, Ryan picks you up and throws you
Yeah.
at the thing that
Ryan, you
just hit
asshole.
you. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I love it.
You're welcome.
This is so beautiful ever. I love it. Okay. You fly through the air with the greatest of ease, like a flying paralyzed minotaur on the flying.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, I'm just not gonna take that mental image. Yeah.
Well, too late. It happened. You go and slam into the. I'm sorry, it's too funny. I need to laugh. Okay. You slam into. God damn it! Slam into.
No. Please don't.
Yes, you slam into him. Okay.
Oh no. Okay then.
That is definitely a directly engage.
I have to roll it for him. Seriously?
Roll plus danger. What?
I have to roll for him?
No, yeah, you roll for yourself.
Okay then.
Roll. Okay, you did it. All right, and yeah. On a hit, trade blows. So, you hit and you trade blows. You get to pick one option.
Yeah, I'm just gonna resist blows this time.
Yes, yes. I was going to say, please do that. It's going to be very bad if you don't. Okay, so you hit into his face and kind of. It was really strong, and you're really strong. So he's kind of like flying through the air, hitting the wall next to the hole. Like some more chunks of concrete kind of fall down, and yeah, he's looking hurt, and you kind of crumpled to the floor, but you didn't take any damage because most of the momentum was soaked by Croctor, so you kind of land on the floor, not quite as hard. But Croctor definitely took some damage there. Let me see what is happening. Okay. Where is my GM sheet? Ooh. Okay. Okay.
I don't like this
Okay. Let me
one
see.
bit.
Let me see. Uh, uh, what would be the most ideal right now? Uh, okay, yeah, got it. All right, totally. Okay, so he actually like clambers up and kind of is confused because looks confused a little bit because Hydosaurus is nowhere in sight. So he kind of peeks through the hole right outside to see what Hydosaurus is up to. So yeah, all right. Okay, Nigella, what are you doing as a rhino?
Uh, I'll shrink down. Really,
Okay.
I'll be an elephant. Go back inside.
Um. Okay.
Oh,
Turning into an elephant. I would say yeah. I think you need to do an unleash for that because it's kind of big.
oh yeah. Wait. I don't think I will be able to fit on the
No,
door.
no, no, no,
So
no, no. Yeah, you can fit through the door because remember, Croctor is like the size of a T-Rex.
yeah, I'll.
So it's like slightly bigger than an elephant. The hole is slightly bigger than an elephant. So yes.
Do I roll freak? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, oh my gosh, you did it. Oh my gosh, you do it. Totally. You turn into an elephant. You're coming back inside.
And I'll drag Croctor by his tail outside.
Okay, you see Croctor's head kind of poking through. You can grab its throat and pull him out, or just grab its mouth so it can't bite you, and then pull him out if you want to do
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll grab him by the snout.
that. Okay, that is that also an unleash? Feels like an unleash, right? You're trying to reshape your environment, right?
Sure.
Or are you directly engaging a threat? Like,
I'm just grabbing his snout. He's
I
the one
think
who's
you're,
looking
I
outside.
don't think you're attacking him. Okay, it's another unleash. All right, you get to do that. Totally, another freak. Do it. Oh my gosh, you did it. Okay, on a 7 to 9, mark a condition or the GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary, or someone can assist you.
Mm, I'll
Ryan,
try to.
Ryan,
Okay.
you're the only one. Do you want to assist, or you can just, let it happen?
So she's trying to pull him out by his snout. Can I push him out as she's also pulling him to help her?
Yeah, totally. You can do that.
And yeah, I'll do that.
All right, awesome. Okay, so you kind of you grab Proctor by the snout, and as Proctor looks out and suddenly sees this rhino kind of charging, but suddenly it grows bigger into an elephant, reaches out with the trunk and kind of grabs the snout, and Proctor is surprised, and you're pulling him out. Proctor tries to pull back, but suddenly he's being pushed along his butt or tail by something from behind. Oh my gosh! And Proctor is like basically tug of war outside. Okay, you You've gotten him through halfway through the hole right now. Okay. At this point, while it's happening, uh, um, what? Okay, yeah. Alice, you have managed to step out of the armor.
All right, have the armor pick up Reynolds and get him out of here.
Which way? Through the hole or back through the backside? Because you see, like, Shadowmere's almost done. There's only one shadow ball, and she's just breaking it out right now.
Whatever way is quickest and safest for Reynolds.
Probably going inside ages it better, but that's up to you. I mean, you can choose whatever.
All right, have him go inside Aegis and.
Okay. You see. Scion is also actually up. Scion is kind of in control right now. She appears to be that you can see through the armor senses that through your glasses that some of the patients are outside their shadow balls, and Scion is trying to calm them down. Some of the people. All right, and yeah, you see. Okay, so the armor flies over, picks up Reynolds, and leaves the scene through the door. Is that it?
Okay.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
That would require a freak roll because you're extending your powers, I guess. I guess.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I would see. It's like kind of in your senses, I guess. I don't know. Lark, maybe. I don't know. Yes.
Actually, wouldn't it be Savior? I'm trying to save him.
You are, I mean, Savior, that would mean a defend, but it's not like he's not in immediate threat right now because the threat is halfway outside the hole. So, might not, like, I don't know. Like, what do the other players think? It's not an immediate threat. I'm just thinking, should it be a freak roll or should it be a superior roll because you're controlling your armor?
I think it's an unleash because it's to overcome an obstacle.
Okay. Alright, okay. So, do the unleash freak, I guess.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh my gosh. Well.
I guess I'm not used to controlling the armor.
Yeah.
The fine manipulation. So
Yes.
Everyone's
basically,
just voluntarily right now.
So you kind of try to pick up Minotaurus and pull him through, but you didn't grab him quite well, and he kind of falls.
well, at the very least,
thankfully
maybe
he falls onto
the armor's probably fumbling for a grip.
Yeah, fumbling for a grip, but Minotaurus does fall onto an overturn, like onto a bed on the floor, so he's not hurt. But
Okay then.
you're already on an impromptu stretcher. Congratulations. Okay, at this point, outside the room thing. Well, no, actually, at this point, you overhear during the through the Aegis intercom, which those of you who are outside, which is actually Nigella, can also hear, is that attention all personnel. We have it's Donna's voice. We have an attack in the mainframe room. Some sort of threat is infiltrating. I'm not sure how long I can hold them back. Please send help, anyone.
Oh, God damn it.
It's Donna's voice. She sounds really, in a dire straits. Almost immediately is the sound of Director Cartwright, who's like, repeat that, attention all personnel. You just heard what Donna said. I want all available people heading to the mainframe room right now. Alexei, what's your stat on the medical wing situation? And at this point, those of you with super hearing and Minotaur, you're close enough, you can hear it just normally. Alexei is like, we have them out. We have the enforcers, and we have all the patients out into safety. Scion has them controlled and calmed down right now. The enforcers have taken most of the threats outside. I'm kind of free. Okay, then you hear Cartwright on the intercom again. Okay. Okay. You head down to the mainframe room to coordinate our attacks. I'm sending other agents to as backup to the enforcers in case they need help out. And then you hear Alexei say, "Roger that," and he just goes to Sion. Okay, Sion, you're in charge until the new agent arrives, and he just runs off. Okay, so has that has happened. Okay, Alice, your scary thoughts are scary, but okay. Is it something you're doing?
No, it's just something that might occur, and I didn't think about it.
Don't
I mean, if
say
you
it.
can tell me, I can, like, at the worst case
Don't
scenario,
say
I'll
it.
do it.
Don't.
Say it.
Or you can not say it, that's also fine. You have no idea if that's happening or not. Okay. Alright. Okay. In the meanwhile, outside, while you're pulling, Hazuka takes this opportunity to bite onto your butt. Nigel, your giant elephant butt.
Yes.
Wait, who's biting her?
The
Oh.
giant Hydrosaurus creature?
Okay.
Okay. Actually, it's not biting. You take a powerful blow, then we'll decide what is happening right now. It's not biting. Okay, you roll for that. 8. Okay. Take your options from the powerful blow list.
Let me open it.
Okay, it's the basic moves. Basic moves PDF.
Basic moves.
Basic moves. Get to choose one from the 7 to 9 list. Drink some water.
Flash verbally provoke a teammate. Take advantage of your influence. Give ground. This is hard.
I know.
Oh, I think it will give him more opportunity because still I'm surrounded.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'll give ground.
Alright, okay, totally. Okay, you actually feel an electrical jolt going through your butt and back legs. A jolt of electricity. It's shocking. Ryan, at this point, you can actually see what's going on. You see Hydrosaurus. Two of his heads are between, like on two sides of the elephant's butt, and two of it are on two sides of the elephant's back legs. And electricity is arcing through these four mouths.
All right. Great.
I'm not sure if Nigella can turn back and see. I would say you can. I would say you can, like, for a second, turn back and see what's going on. See yourself getting electrocuted.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Alright. Okay. Okay, and since you give ground, what basically happens is your back two legs kind of collapse. So you kind of lose your footing, and like you're still there. You haven't lost your ground. Well, you technically gave ground, but you've lost your footing. So you can't actually pull the Croctor anymore. So Croctor's kind of halfway through the hole right now. Okay. All right. So what is happening right now, Ryan? What are you doing? And then we'll get to Alice.
Um. I could keep trying to push Crocodile out, but God.
Yeah, you'd have to roll a freak for that.
Yeah, I would, and also it'd have to go like right over Nigella.
Yes. I mean, you can technically probably try to move it to a side because Nigel is like not next to the croc dart. She is reaching out with her trunk. But yes.
Is Hydrostar still doing the electric thing?
Yes, it's totally going on right now.
God, okay.
You can use your distance attacks. You can fly through under Croctor's legs if you want to.
Could I do that? Fly under Croctar's legs and get in the middle of that electricity to stop it from shocking Nigella?
Yes, but it would still be a freak roll.
What if you grab something metal and use that to short out the electrical charge?
You can do that.
You can tell Nigella that she's grounded.
Well,
Grounded.
would it be a defend instead, since I'm trying to help her not be electrocuted?
Yes, but you want to reach there like in time, so that's the unleash. And yes, it will be a defend afterwards.
Great. So a -2 roll and then a -1 roll.
Oh my god! Wait, you
No,
have a -1 on defend?
No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to get there in time, and if I make, I'll
Alright,
roll
sure.
the defend.
Are you taking some sort of rebar or something? Like there's broken walls next to you. You can grab a rebar if you want to.
If I have time, sure.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can just grab it on the way. It's fine.
Yeah.
You have super strength. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, okay, I'll do that.
Alright, totally. Give me
It goes
that
so
freak
poorly.
roll. Ooh. Oh my
Yep,
gosh.
there it is. There it is.
Okay, you grab the rebar. You're flying through under under Proctor's leg. The rebar kind of snags between two of his legs. You kind of fly forwards in the momentum, letting go of the the rebar kind of bends into a U shape, and you kind of fly and slide on the ground next to Nigella with a U-shaped rebar in your hand.
I'll throw it like a boomerang.
Okay.
But then it'll come back.
Yeah, it's Australia. Makes perfect sense.
Finally, someone using a boomerang in Australia. Finally. So great. Okay, you throw it like a boomerang at.
I was joking. That was
okay,
a joke.
okay. You are on the ground right now. You're on your back. You're like, what the hell happened? But you know what happened. You're kind of confused that it happened. You see a U-shaped rebar in your hand. You see you see an elephant whose back knees have kind of on their knees, and who's still holding on to Croctor, who's halfway through the hole, kind of confused what hit his leg suddenly, just looking at you blankly. And you see Hydosaurus kind of watching at you with its one free head. What are you doing? What just happened? What do you do? You can still intercept to defend. Like, yeah, you can still do that.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. I'll take the electricity.
Are you taking the electricity, or like how are you doing that? You have a rebar. Are you just dropping it and taking the electricity yourself, or are you using the rebar in some way?
Well, I mean, if I use the rebar, it's still gonna go into me anyway.
Well, yeah, it's going to get into you, but if you say put the rebar onto the ground, it'll be grounded.
Nah, I'm just gonna take the electricity myself.
Okay, totally. How are you doing that? Grabbing onto the heads?
Well, I mean, since I have this metal bar, if I just get in the middle of it, it should just come to me anyway.
Okay, all right, definitely. Yes, you fly in. You know what? I'm actually not letting you do the defend roll because that totally works. Instead, you're gonna take a powerful blow.
Okay.
You successfully
Can
are
I-
auto defend. Yeah.
Can I use my legacy move for this?
Let me check your legacy move. 1 second. Just 1 second. You are using never give up, never surrender when someone far power greater than you, right?
Yes, that's what I'm wondering.
I mean, he has greater power, far greater. I think it works. Yeah, okay, let's have it. Let's have it happen. Sure.
So it still means I get to roll savior, which is
Yes,
still -1.
Yes, but now you want to roll high.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Why?
That's
Oh,
another
God.
advancement for me. Or
Oh,
not an advancement,
gosh.
another potential.
Oh my God. You get two potentials from this. Did you get both advancements? No.
Oh, I get another potential for this?
No. Yeah. I mean, it's two fails, right?
Yeah. So far, I've gotten 3 this session.
Oh yeah. I actually missed one of those. My
I've
bad.
done nothing but fail.
Yes, my bad. You're at 4, right? You're just one short of a potential advancement, right?
I'm at 3.
Oh, you're at 3. Oh, okay. Then never mind. I did count that then. Okay. All right. Just making sure, Alice, you're at 1, right?
Potential, yeah.
Okay. I have been counting that, but my brain has been autopiloting.
No, wait, I'm wrong. I've got 2 because I have a failure and I did have the drive.
Oh yeah. You had a failure. Okay. Yes.
Oh, by the way, so apparently, since I missed, I go down hard, but leave my opponent off balance and vulnerable.
Yes. Let me actually check that move really good. Okay.
So that's one good thing.
On a miss, you go down hard but leave your opponent off balance and vulnerable. Okay. You like have the electricity channeling through you. It is painful AF. Painful AF. And you fall to the ground, but while you're doing that, you kind of bring down you kind of collapsed on all of Hydrosaurus's 4 heads that were channeling it, and just kind of get kind of on the floor with 4 of its heads kind of stuck under you. So yeah, that's actually the opportunity you're getting. Off balance and vulnerable. Yeah, definitely off balance. Like 4 of someone's head stuck under this guy, which is Larg. Yeah. All right. Okay. So the electricity have stopped electrifying. Okay. Okay, Alice. Now it's your turn.
Okay, so no one's actively being hurt or in danger. You know what? We still gotta try to get Reynolds out of there. So I guess that means another stupid freak roll, or
No. Right now, you take some. You have some time, so you don't have to roll for that right now. You can do it right now.
okay, yeah. Then we'll have the armor gently pick him up and get him out of here. I'll also send a message to Matricia saying, I'm kind of a snail out of the shell right now over at Aegis. If something comes up, please, could you maybe say that Stellar Lab sent me over here to pick up something or something? In other words, give me an alibi.
Okay. You don't actually hear any response, so it has gone into her thingamabob. The message, I guess. You don't get a response right now. You might get a response a little while later, in a few seconds. But yes,
Yeah, that's fine. But at least I've got the ball rolling on making an excuse.
Totally. All right. Okay. You have taken it out. Shadowmere, as Shadowmere rolls the final patient out, and outside of the thing, you also see the thing Valentine also carries Minotaurus out and plonks it down onto the next to them, right?
Yeah, unless the battle looks like it's heading that way, but at the moment, I don't think it is.
Okay. Shadowmere actually sees at Reynolds, and she asks, "What happened to him?"
He was bitten by the poison guy.
Okay.
I don't mention the fact that he was thrown as a lawn dart either.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So she's like, Scion, I'm going out to help. Can you Can you see if he's fine? He's been bitten by some poison. Can you maybe try to get the poison out psychically or something?
If they can, I'll have the armor take them to the closest hospital.
Okay. And Sion is like, I mean, I can try, but I think it's better you take someone takes him to our infirmary down that way.
Isn't the fight in the infirmary?
It's in one of the wards. It's not the infirmary.
Okay, I'll have the armor take them to another.
Yeah,
ward of the
sorry.
infirmary.
By infirmary, I meant the emergency room. It's not an emergency room. It's like one of the wards.
Okay, all right. This is more like hospital beds.
Yeah.
All right.
It's more like hospital bed. So it tells you which way to go to the thing.
Okay, I'll have the armor take them that way.
Okay. All right. And Shadowmere actually comes through the door. She's kind of tired, but she's still she's running. Actually, she's not flying on her shadow ball because she's kind of too tired to do that right now. Okay, she actually comes and stops next to you, still behind the bed, I guess.
Yep.
She sees you like she's like, keep out of sight, I guess, and she just goes out the hole. Well, she actually goes to the hole and sees Proctor there.
And I think she knows who I am now.
Yes, she does. Like you see recognition flare in her eyes because she has seen you before. She's like, well, no, one thing at a time. Stay out of sight, I guess. Basically. Is that a potential point? It sounds like it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It definitely sounds like a potential. Let me actually check the thing. Citra to someone. Yeah, that is definitely. Yep, totally happening. Totally. I am giving you potential whether you want it or not. You have 3, right, Dan? Right?
Yep.
Alright. If you didn't want potential, too bad. You have it. Okay.
That'll teach me.
That'll teach you. All right. So, okay, Okay, before Shadowmere acts, the two of you have your things to do. You can do it now, I guess. Ryan and Nigella. Well, Ryan's kind of down. Nigella, you see Ryan going down.
Oh my god. I actually don't know what to do.
You can try standing up, or because your back knees are still on the ground, or you can just shapeshift right now, letting go of the thingy right now. But you need to stand up. You need to stand up before you want to get your footing back to pull again, because you lost your
stand up.
Okay, and you stand up and you keep pulling.
I'm actually panicking, so I'll try pulling.
Okay, if you're panicking really badly, I'm actually going to have you take a -1 on that freak roll.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So when you're doing the freak roll, add a -1 on the modifier. Just write a -1. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you have so much freak. Oh, you're the freakest. You're the freakest. Oh, you're the freakiest, man. All right. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's an unleash move. You do it, so you are doing it, but you mark a condition, or I will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary. So you're trying to pull him. If you mark a condition, you will successfully pull Proctor out of the hole. If you don't, I will tell you how it's unstable or temporary. What do you do?
Actually, I'll take a condition. Okay. Considering my position right now, I'm actually afraid.
Awesome! You were afraid! No! Okay, you take a condition, but you're afraid, but you do manage to pull Proctor through the hole outside. As you do, you see Shadowmere on the outside, other side. Okay.
Can I tell her that Ryan's down?
Yes, you can, totally.
Okay. And, I say, Shadowmere, Right. No. Prodigy's down.
Okay, she sees that Prodigy is down. She was going to actually attack Croctor, but now that she sees Prodigy is down, she quickly reaches out with one hand, and Prodigy is immediately surrounded in a shadow ball like the previous patients that you saw, and the ball kind of rolls away.
No.
Okay. Prodigy, you're not like you're paralyzed, but you're not unconscious. You're similar to Minotaurus' situation.
Yeah, I'll be good in a
Karma.
few seconds. Just leave me on the ground.
Okay, yes.
Karma.
Rolls back a bit and then releases you on the ground. Okay,
Thank
and
you.
and you can see her she's really tired at just doing that little attack, but she's definitely coming out of the hole right now, and so that's the situation outside. There's in order from the hole going outside, we have Shadowmere at the hole, Croctor, we have an elephant who's grabbing onto Croctor's snout still, and we have Hydrosaurus kind of lurching on the ground, like really struggling to get back on its feet. Okay. Alright, so who does what? Alice, I think you're going to get a move right now. What are you doing?
Well,
you had called for the other armor to come, right?
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, it would probably take at least a minute or so.
I would imagine this. Where are your armors kept again? Refresh my memories. I actually forgot this part.
Okay, actually, I wrote that down, I believe.
Yes.
Basically, they're in two watery inlets.
Okay. I think one was in the northern part of town and the other is the southern part of town, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, it would take a couple minutes to get there, even at top speed.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Okay. So that's still coming. You can see it's coming. Okay. You actually right now you get a response from Matricia.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Matricia is like, I'm heading towards the mainframe room. We might have some sort of interference down here. I was actually called in earlier.
Oh, so she's in. She's in. The interference, is it physical or is it something inside the computer?
I don't know. Donna kind of went dark after her message.
Okay. I'm going to add to my stupidity and start to head that way in person as long as Matricia is giving me a cover story for being here.
Totally. Okay, you head to that person. You see Scion make eye contact with you as you're running past.
Oh, damn it. Well, wait a minute. Nope. Scion didn't see me get out of the armor. She just knows I'm inside the building. So, however, if I've got a cover story, this might not mean anything to her.
Yes. Yeah, keep in mind, she knows who was inside the room. the medical room. Okay, she tells you she actually does an info dump on your brain, kind of what she did to Minotaurus on the previous session. It's basically giving you a layout of Aegis, of how to get to like where you're going, and she just tells you, "Good luck. I'll try to calm these people here."
Okay. Thank you. And secret.
And she's and you obviously like hear her kind of sigh. I've been at how many times do you think I've done interrogation for criminals right now?
A bunch.
Yes.
Okay.
She probably knows the most secret identity of anyone. Like probably
she and probably Cybersylph.
Yeah, probably even more than Aegis. Like Cybersylph can't go into your brain. But but yes, all right. What did Fox say? He's going out or something? Yes, I guess he said that. All right, okay. Well, no, he doesn't know everything about. She doesn't know everything about her. That would require probing, but yes. Imagine some villain being actually capable of like capturing one of the most powerful psychics in the city. I would be very concerned about that villain. Okay, all right. You do have a map of the internal layout of Aegis, like not all of it, just enough to get you to the mainframe room, and you head that way. Okay, on the outside, Ryan, it's gonna take you a while to get back to your feet. Let's say one more round. Nigella, what are you doing?
Yes, I will. Still grabbing on Croctor's snout. I'm onto him as a elephant.
Wait one second. One second, one second. Let me actually figure out that thing. When you reveal the secret to someone who didn't know it already. No, sorry, it makes sense. If you don't want potential, too bad. You're getting it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, no, you haven't won the potential arms race. Never mind, never mind. But you're so good. You're so close. Okay, I think we should probably wait for Flax. I don't know. Probably yes.
Well, tell you what, and then why don't we take like about a 2-minute break, and I'll get some
Yeah.
coffee and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I'll probably go to the bathroom.
I'll say back when I'm back. Be right back.
Same here. All right, I'm back. Don't know who else is. Well, to whoever's listening, this fight is definitely not going the way I had planned. I thought you'd be able to handle yourself since the entire team is here, but apparently not.
You've seen how I've rolled through 13 other sessions. You should know that I'm not going to be a lot of help.
I'm the one who's hitting all the high rolls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, you have high freak, so you've been doing the unleashes, and for some reason, Ryan is also doing the unleashes, which is why, man, play to your strength. God damn it.
Well, I mean, you want me to play to my strength, then I need to directly engage everything.
Yeah, directly engage stuff. You might do better because you have 3
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah, but everything I've tried has always been, unleash your powers. It's like, okay, I'll just do that then.
Like, yes, but I mean, you're not actually trying. Like, think about it. What you've done, you're throwing stuff. You need to directly engage, as in, like, get in range. If you go and punch Croctor, that's definitely a directly engage. You didn't.
I'm currently on the ground right now.
I know you're currently on the ground. Oh man.
But no, that's exactly what I was gonna do as soon as I was able to get. I'm gonna just go punch him in the face.
Yeah. You actually went down hard. Now I actually have to figure out what does that mean for you to get back on your feet.
I can take a condition if you want me to.
What?
I can take a condition.
Yeah. I think that's probably gonna happen.
Well, actually, because the move specifically says if I rolled a 7 to a 9, I'd mark a condition.
You didn't roll a 7 to a 9, right?
Yeah, I know. So I don't know about just missing completely.
Yeah.
It doesn't really say.
Yeah, miss means I get to choose what happens, basically.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take 3 conditions if you want. Just do whatever, man. I'm good. I'll take it.
If you take 3 conditions, you're
I'll
minus
be
2
out.
to everything.
No, if I take 3 conditions, like right now, I would have all 5 marked.
Yes, but you'll still be fine. Just any next condition immediately puts you out of the fight.
Yeah. I'll be fine.
Yeah, totally fine. Like, come on, man. Totally fine. I actually had some contingencies if you were doing good, but you're not doing good, so I'm not sure anymore.
Wait, sorry. Did you expect me to do good?
I expected the team to do good because all of you had been rolling really well. Like, remember that first
I think
fight?
we're doing fine.
Remember that first fight? You just creamed everything. Remember
Yeah, then
that
Flux stole all the luck.
Yeah, remember that second fight at the junkyard with Lillian was still there? Yeah, you kind of creamed everything. So I was kind of expecting that.
I'm back.
Yeah, we're taking a little break while you were away, so we're actually waiting for Ayla to get back with coffee. So yeah.
Ayla
I'm
is
back.
back.
I'm back.
Oh. All right. So if everyone is here, all right, we'll resume. I mean, the video was still running, so whatever. I was just talking about how I've had contingencies in case you were doing terribly to, do stuff. But, like, in case you were doing good. But you're not doing good. You're doing terribly. So now I have to go back on those ideas that I was planning. All right. Okay. Okay, so, to recap what's happening right now, Alice is heading inwards to Aegis towards the mainframe room.
And she'll advise everyone over the community.
Yes.
She's heading towards the mainframe room.
All right. Ryan is on the ground, a little distance to the side from the chain of people, of 4 people specifically, going from the hole outside in a straight line. We have Shadowmere at the hole's position. We have Croctor in front of her. We have an elephant elven blue with back legs on the ground and still holding on. Oh no! You're up right now, and you're like grabbing onto the Croctor snout still. And behind you we have Hydrosaurus kind of dangling, struggling to get back on its legs. This is the situation we have. Reynold has actually been carried over to the emergency room, and you have been placed on a gurney. There are some some nurses who are looking into some other people, and they tell you to they ask the suit of armor what's going on, thinking it's Valentine.
Yeah, and this suit of armor will say that he was bitten by poison from the one creature. I think they actually had samples at the one hospital, so they could probably contact the hospital, try to find out if there's antivenom for it. But yeah, that's pretty much the lowdown.
And they're like, all right, we'll get right to it. And one of the nurses actually quickly takes out the cell phone and starts contacting. And yeah, all right, we'll see what happens on that front later. So back here, Nigella, what are you doing?
Yes. So basically, Ryan is screwed over.
I'm good. I'm just taking a rest.
Mirror is right on the door.
Shadowmere's really tired, looking really tired though. She's gasping kind of, but she's still like holding it in. But she is gasping.
Mino is also out. What the hell? Okay,
You
I'll
have
I'll
so
just
much powers. Come on, man. You can do it. You can totally do it. Show him alien powers, maybe.
I don't think Nigel's that powerful, but I'll climb over Croxor
Mm-hmm.
and as an elephant.
Wait, what?
I just want to sit on top of him and be as heavy as I can.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
How about a blue whale? Climb on top of him and turn into a blue whale.
Okay, I'm going to say that blue whale is probably too big for you to turn into.
Yeah.
A right whale.
I mean, like, she has density power. She can go heavy wherever she wants.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, you as an elephant, you can actually use your density powers to control your weight and kind of get up on top of him. So you can do that. So yeah, that would definitely be another freak roll for you.
Another one.
Yes. It's not my fault.
Please.
You're always doing the freaks. Come on, me and the freaks. Flux, why are you not in roll 20 anymore?
Wait, really? I'm not?
Yeah, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Okay, you're back. All right.
Now he's.
Okay, so 7. That's a freak. Okay. On a 7 to 9, mark a condition, or the GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary. Are you marking a condition to make it stable?
See my conditions. This is so hopeless.
You're marking hopeless?
Oh, wait.
Think about this, yes.
Yes, if I think about it, I'm getting hopeless.
Alright, okay. So are you marking hopeless? If so, you do it. Alright, okay. Totally. Just I've gone from the call. Do I? Oh yeah. Ellis, are you back?
Yeah, I don't know if I bumped something or if Discord is being crazy.
Okay, so basically you didn't miss anything. Nigella just marked another condition, hopeless. She now has 3 conditions, and she has successfully become a very light, light-footed elephant who kind of carefully, like a ballet dancer, an elephant ballet dancer, tiptoe onto the back of the crocodile, and then sits, and then makes herself heavy.
I'm still holding on to Proctor's snout.
Okay, you are definitely directly engaging right now, so now you have to roll plus danger.
Shit. Well,
I'm sorry? Not really.
nice.
You did it. Unfortunately, nobody
Oh,
is
no.
here to help you right now. You can insult Ryan to his face and take another team. Selfishly.
Do it. I'm being
That's
useless.
Well, Ryan, you
Come on.
stupid. Why do you have to go down now?
Come on, be meaner. Come on.
You're a terrible friend who throws our friends around. Wait, you probably didn't see that.
See that? I would have been really mean if I have saw that.
Oh gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say it works because Nigella is not really good with being mean. So this is probably as mean as she can get. Okay, so you get a 10 on that. So you get to pick 2 from this list.
What is it again?
Resist or it's a directly engage. So it's the first list. So the 4 options are resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
create opportunity for, I guess, Shadowmere to
Okay.
take out Croctor.
Okay, totally. And what are you? And what's the other option?
Option is I'll frighten a Hydrosaurus so he won't attack me, a very vulnerable.
Wait, what?
No, wait, what?
You're on Croctor's back though, right?
Hydrosaurus, sorry. I'll. Hydrosaurus.
You're actually directly engaging Croctor, not Hydrosaurus, right? Or are you I'm sorry. Whose back are you on? Croctor or Hydrosaurus?
I thought she was sitting on Hydrosaurus because the heads were already down on the ground.
Oh, I thought you were going on Croctor's back. My bad. Okay. Alright, I misheard, I guess. Okay, I didn't realize you were on Hydrosaurus's back. Okay, that's fine. Alright. So, you're going up on Hydrosaurus's back. You are creating an opportunity for your allies. And, what's the option you're taking? I forgot.
I'm frightening Proctor to stand down.
You can't actually, you have to, take the option for, are you taking that option? It's against Hydrosaurus. So...
Okay, then I'll frighten Hydrosaurus not to move anymore. I'm basically sitting on him.
Okay, well, technically I get to choose what happens, but I think frighten is definitely one of the options that can happen. But you didn't take resist or avoid their blows, right?
Sure.
Okay, since you didn't take that, I actually have to go to their villain moves. Alright. Hey, H-Rex is marking their first condition. Congratulations, H-Rex.
Oh,
You're
God.
doing great. Okay, this definitely works. Okay, alright. This is definitely working. Okay, very good. Okay, ooh, this is, okay, what are your powers again? Okay, let me look at the villain moves quickly. Okay, that's probably what's happening. Okay, Hydrosaurus is uses the remaining head that is not dangling on the ground right now. It crumples next to the rebar, and kind of grabs onto you, like grabs onto your head, and then creates an electrical arc which lands onto one of the heads on the ground, passing through you. So it's not passing through your head, but it's passing through your, say, front half of the body, like one of your legs probably. So yeah. Okay, you are taking a powerful blow. Please roll that.
I really want to fail that.
Yes, you want to fail that. You want to fail that roll. Please fail that roll. It might get very bad if you don't fail that roll.
Oh my god, I have 3 conditions, yes.
I know! Oh my god!
Oh my god, why?
Yeah, this is a critical hit.
You have 3 conditions. At least it's not a critical, yeah. Okay, on a 7 to 9, choose one from that list. Oh my gosh, Noctis is being so helpful today. Alright. Okay. Alright, so 7 to 9 list, you get to choose.
Wait, what? How many conditions I have left?
You have 2 conditions left, I think. Oh my god! If you take that last one, you're still fine. But any further condition will knock you out of the fight for this scene. So what are you doing? That is actually true. Every failure means a more interesting story.
I'll actually curse.
Curse.
Yeah.
Who are you cursing? You can't actually provoke Ryan into foolhardy action because he's kind of on the ground. But actually, that depends. You know what? If you're choosing that, you're going to have to roll provoke for that. Roll superior. You know what?
That.
I will let you do that. Yeah, that's totally fine. All right. So okay. Okay. You are a roll provoke, which is a roll superior.
Yes.
And tell me what
I'll
you're saying
start.
to him.
I'll start listing down.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Listing
Oh my god. Listing down all the bad things he has done.
Oh my god!
all the bad things that all the bad words I have learned so far.
By
Like-
watching the internet on Jake's phone.
Yes.
And you basically
At
go down
Ryan.
like a grocery list. You're not sure what most of them mean, but you're just saying them.
You son of a ball. Ah!
Okay, we get it. You're just listing them. Okay, on a 10 plus, both of them happen, but Ryan, you get to choose. Are you doing it or are you don't? But
What
both
is
of
she
it
trying to get me to
happens.
do?
So the team, like she's basically probably telling you to get up and do something, right? Janine.
Basically, begging him by cursing at him to stand up and help me.
Stop lying there. Please help us. Like that. Except with swears. Okay, you get a team back because you get both of those. So you now have 13 team. Yay. And, okay, and that is a successful provoke. So, Ryan, if you're not doing it, you're marking a condition.
Well, I'll do it if I can.
Okay. I'm going to say you're getting up, but you are also marking a condition just to get up.
Done. All right. What do
It's
you
up
want me
to
to
you.
mark?
It's on you. It's on you. You get to choose.
You know what? Let's make this more interesting. I'm gonna mark hopeless so that my unleashed power is even worse.
You already have hopeless.
No, I didn't. I have afraid and angry. Now I have hopeless.
No, you have all three of them. Now you only have guilty and insecure missing.
Wow, when did I mark hopeless?
I'm the one who has the hopeless, right?
Did I mark on you by accident?
I don't have hopeless. I only had two.
Yeah, I think I accident. Yeah, Nigella has 3, right?
Guilty and hopeless.
2? I thought you had 3.
Oh, I said afraid, guilty, and hopeless.
Oh, okay,
3.
okay. I think I marked that by mistake. Okay. You're marking hopeless too, right?
Yeah.
All right, totally. You get up. You kind of pull yourself together and remember your training of being, thrown off a building repeatedly until you could fly. And you get up.
All right, and I'm gonna try not be useless like she's cursing me at.
Basically, like imagine that scene from from Batman Begins. Why do we fall, Mr. Wayne? Except you imagine your senile grandpa telling you, "Why do we fall, you useless youngster? Because we can get up now. Get up and fly." Every time he threw you off a building.
Sorry, I've never seen that movie.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
It's
don't.
fine.
I don't like Batman. Sorry.
It's like Alfred telling Batman, "Why do you keep doing push-up in the morning if you can't bloody
Yeah.
off yourself?"
Oh, it's such a good line. It's such a barn. I love it. It's a literal barn.
Well,
also.
okay.
Yeah.
Since she's cursing at me and I'm getting up, I'm just gonna fly full force at Hydrosaurus then.
Hydrosaurus is already down on the ground.
Sitting
Right,
on
no, yeah,
Hydro,
sitting
so you have to do Croctor, I guess.
Yeah, Croctor. Okay, you're flying full force onto Croctor. Totally. Finally, someone does it. Roll me that danger.
Finally,
Yay!
I get my good one. I still fail, of course. right, let's see.
Are you insulting to do that to get a selfish thing, or are you just
Me too.
Apa?
No, I'm taking the potential. I'm going up to 4.
All right, very nice.
No, beli yang betul ke salah tu?
I want another advancement this session.
Okay,
Well,
ada
you're
EQ kan?
definitely getting it.
Boleh buat equation tak?
Apparently, I've gotten 4
this-
in this session potential. Jesus.
Okay,
I've-
you
Every roll.
directly engage and you kind of fly into it, except you mistook your trajectory, and also because you were damaged for a while, you kind of fly into his mouth again.
Nice.
And he's biting again. Take a powerful blow, please.
Done.
Oh God!
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, what do you do?
Lose control of my self form of powers in a terrible way.
Okay, I'm going to let you choose. Are you losing control of yourself or your powers?
My powers.
Okay, all right. Let me actually take a look at your powers. Ooh,
I want to make things interesting.
I know. All right, let's see. Okay. You lose control of your powers. You're like you don't take any conditions. He bites down on you, but your skin is kind of super strong, and your eyes start glowing and firing heat laser inside Croctor's mouth.
That's what I was hoping for.
Good. It kind of starts like cutting through its teeth and hitting one of its lips and tongues, and he kind of spits you out
Apa?
just spits you out.
I'm busy right
Chewy.
now. I'm busy.
Poor Flux. Okay. Yeah, he's kind of like spits you out, kind of go flying. You since you've lost control of your powers but not your body, you can you can actually land on your feet normally, but your eye lasers are still kind of going Cyclops style on like X-Men Cyclops style. You're kind of unstopped right now.
Good. I like that.
Good. What do you do?
Can I keep aiming them at Croctar?
Yes, you can.
I'll do that.
All right, definitely. You basically fly through the air, manage to land on your feet. Since your eye lasers are still going and you have no control over it, you direct it back at Croctor. Again, hit that directly engage roll. Oh
There we go.
my God. Okay.
There it is.
All right, pick 2.
Create an opportunity and impress, surprise, or frighten.
Okay. All right. Okay. What are you doing? What would make sense for Croctor to get hit by? This totally makes sense. I think totally makes sense. Like having something shooting lasers, heat lasers inside your mouth and then hitting you again. That's not happy, man. That's not the happiest thing. All right. Okay. And that means it's actually going to Oh, that's interesting. Okay, it opens its mouth and sends out a sonic screech.
Nice.
Yes. Did you remember the fact that your powers are out of your control and super sense is one of your powers?
Yeah.
I know.
No, I know.
Oh, I know.
All right. What do you want? What do you want?
I know you know. You know what? I'm letting you choose your condition.
Oh, okay. I get another condition. Sure. How about let's go with guilty.
Oh yeah, it's happening. Oh, it's happening. Okay.
That's 4 conditions now.
Yes, it's 4 conditions. Nice. Okay, you kind of like that. The roar kind of hits you back. Yes. All right. Okay. The reason I'm focusing on this right now because the battle has kind of split, so Alice is kind of not in a battle right now, so we're focusing on this situation before we get back to her. Alright, so, okay. So, you actually, that pain of that power kind of forces your internal power thing to kind of reorient, and the laser kind of turns off. Okay. Oh, jeez. All right. Okay. So, you're on the ground now. Okay. And right now, Shadowmere was kind of tired, kind of saw you getting pummeled by this, but now she has gained enough strength, and she basically makes this, like, imagine Green Lantern style giant fist, only it's a shadow fist, and it hits Croctor. So
Finally.
yes, finally she is finally back on her feet. It hits Croctor, and Croctor is kind of sent tumbling to the side. Okay, we're actually gonna go take a breather right here. Go to see what Alice is up to. Alice, Alice. You have reached the mainframe room. Well, near the mainframe room, where you see a lot of agents. Um, you see a lot of agents, and you see Alexei there, kind of coordinating some of them. Um, in the mainframe room is like beyond this, like big doors, like vaulted kind of doors and stuff. Yeah, and the door is open slightly, and you hear kind of sounds from inside, sounds of pain, grunt, hits, smashing, breaking, those kind of sounds, those kind of sounds. Fight sounds.
Oh. So physical fight type stuff.
Yep, probably. I mean, you hear physical sounds. It doesn't mean there anything digital is happening, but, definitely something physical is happening.
Okay, well, through the communicator, Matricia's here. Can she kind of tell me what's going on?
Matricia is like, did you ask her? Okay, Matricia is like, kind of busy here. And she kind of cuts off.
Well, how about assess the situation?
Okay, get me that roll. I will give you a, no, I think it's fine. Yeah. Okay. You can take one more question. So of your choice or from this list. So on a 7 to 9, ask one, but you get to ask two, and one of them can be outside of this list of your choice. Or it could be from this list. That's up to you.
All right, let's see. What? Yeah. Let's see. Who here is most vulnerable to me?
Currently, nobody, because you're not in your suit.
And
I would say, I would say you get to ask that again, because that's like a really obvious question, I think.
Okay. And then, well, what here is in the greatest danger?
It seems like whoever is inside the room, which you can guess to be Donna, at least, because you seem to hear some of her voices. So she's probably in the greatest danger.
Let me see if I can go in there and pull her out.
Okay. Like you're actually spotted by Alexei. Hey, who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Stellar Labs intern, and I'm just trying to help however I can. I thought it might be computer issues.
Well, it is computer issues, but it's also not computer issues. We have some sort of viral infection going on. I'm not entirely sure. And from the inside, you hear Donna's voice screaming, "It's the crawler! Somebody do something!"
Sorry, guys.
Damn it, Alexei! I just told you. And Alexei kind of screams back, "Well, I'm sorry, all of our transmission is jammed. Just yell."
Okay. Can I? Well, I mean, does it look like I could try to deal something with the crawler computer-wise, or am I better off just going in and trying to grab what's her name and pull her out?
Well, there are other agents who are going inside, so they can probably get her out. I think the best answer you can probably do is like getting into one of the computers. Alex says like, "Wait, how good are you with the computer? We can use all the help we can get. There's a terminal
Yeah.
up there. Just sit on that and see what you can do."
Okay, let's do what we can there.
All right. Computer battle. Woo!
Tell you what, meanwhile, I think my armor's done dealing with Reynold. Why don't we send it back to the rest of the team in case I need to do something
I thought
remotely?
it was coming to you. Okay, yeah, I see why you wouldn't want it to come to you. Okay, yeah, you're sending it back to the team. All right, so okay, we'll see when it arrives. Okay, okay, outside. Let's actually go back to that because I think that battle is almost done. I think. Okay, and at this point, what's happening right now is that Ryan is on the ground, like just trying to get control of his senses, and he's like kind of shaken, but he's fine. Proctor is on its side because Shadowmere is punching it with it's shadow boxing, except in a different kind of shadow boxing. Okay. Alright. Okay, and Hydrosaurus is trying to get back up. Hydrosaurus says some of Hydrosaurus's uh, heads are kind of out, and it tries to zap you again. Are you still sitting there? You can move if you want to, Nigel.
I'll just sit in there and breathe. Like,
Take the are you taking the electric damage again?
and then I'll resist. I'll try resisting this time.
Okay, resisting. Uh, you can't self-defend, which is kind of weird, but okay. Let's see how this would work. Let me actually look at the dude's powers and see what's happening. Okay, okay, okay. You can try one thing. You know that you can tear off its heads and they'll just regrow, but it's not instant. It happens rapidly, but it's not instant. So you can try to like pull off one of its heads to tear it off if you want to.
I'll turn into a giant crocodile and bite one of his head.
Still keeping your heaviness, right? Or are you changing your density as well?
I'll just go for it. Like I'm very tired. I'll just nick a head off.
All right, fine. Okay, so since you're very tired, you're turning into a crocodile. That's a directly engage. So roll me a directly engage. But you can actually take a 1 on this. Don't write +1. Just write 1 on the modifier. Or you can just roll and we'll add a 1 later on. That's also fine.
Roll then.
Oh my gosh. Taking that 1 doesn't help you. Okay, you try to bite, doesn't work, and you actually lose control of your density powers and you just flip off the side. Hydrosaurus gets back up on its feet, and yeah, zaps you. Well, bites you. Doesn't actually zap you, it just bites you. Chomp. Take a powerful blow.
Actually, can I ask real quick?
Go on.
Can my armor be there to defend?
Ooh, how are you doing that? How are you doing that?
Just remotely tell the armor to intercede to help her out.
Okay, the armor can just engage its maximum thrust and hit into something or yank something away. Which one are you doing? Yanking or hitting?
Why don't we run into the bad guy? And if it's okay, I have a move, which is the I'll save you move.
Ooh,
Where-
let me look at that. Ooh. Wait. I'll save you move. You don't have I'll save you?
Yeah, I think I do.
You have mask. Sorry. You do have I'll save you. Sorry, I was darping with the second one. My bad. Wait a second. Okay, it's fine. Alright. I'll save you. If you're willing to pay high cost to keep your loved one safe, reveal your secret identity to someone watching or mark a condition to defend a loved one as if you rolled a 12 plus. Okay, I can argue that your teammates are your loved one. That totally makes sense. But your secret identity is to someone. I don't think anybody has, like, you haven't revealed it to anyone yet, and you're not going to.
No,
reveal
I can eat a condition. I can eat afraid. I can, because I'm afraid for her safety.
All right, okay. You can take an afraid and you roll a 12 plus on a defend. Congratulations, you definitely positively defend. Okay, if you're defending, then you're not actually hitting into it. You're just yanking her away. Right. So from an immediate threat. All right, that's a 12 plus. Beautiful. You don't cost it, but you get to choose one. Add a team, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
It would be raw to clear a condition when I just took a condition. Unless you say that I could clear one of her conditions. That might actually, but that would be your call.
Ooh. That's interesting. That is an interesting thing. Let me actually look at her moves. What moves do you have? You know what? I don't think she's doing really well, and seeing you coming into the rescue out of the blue might actually be like maybe she's not hopeless anymore. Does that seem sensible?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not technically in the rules, but to me, it seems to make sense.
I think it makes sense. Yeah, I think it makes sense too. All right, Janine. I mean, Angela, you're no longer hopeless. You don't directly engage, by the way, but you just yank her out of the bite attack. Okay. Keep in mind your moves when you're not in the armor. It's kind of delayed. So depending on situation, I might have you take a -1 on the roll.
Oh yeah, and it's, I mean, I understand if like the armor can only act every other turn or so, because I'm still doing stuff in real life too. I understand. That's appropriate.
Oh, okay. We'll see, since there's no like turn basis or anything like that. Okay. Let's say, okay, as you sit onto the computer, this is what happens on the other side. So you can focus right now, but now you turn your attention to the computer. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's actually keep it up here, because out here right now you hear some. Remember that Jurassic Park scene where you hear this thumping noise from the background coming
Yeah,
closer?
and everyone's
closer?
water glasses vibrate,
Yes.
kind of.
Yeah, I mean, there's no water glass, but you can see the blades of grass kind of shiver. And there's not much of a wind to do that. Kind of, I guess. And you hear, do you remember that Brachiosaurus sound of that first time the paleontologists from the Jeep saw the Brachiosauruses next to the waterhole in Jurassic Park 1?
Yeah.
Okay, it's that sound. And oh man, okay. I saw it in the theater when I was really little. I think I was really terrified at the T-Rex chase scene with it's chasing the Jeep, and it kind of made me a fan of dinosaurs for the rest of my life. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, you see someone coming around the corner.
Oh no.
Okay, actually,
What is that?
is it?
Oh my god.
It's not actually too big. It's only as big as the Cyclops, so it's like only 8 feet. But most
Oh
of it's
my
the throat,
god.
and each feet on the ground. It's like human size. It's like a large sized human, and each feet on the ground is sending out these, not the onomatopoeia, not the words, but these plasma explosions, and it's kind of jumps forward and punches, like kind of lands onto friggin' like body slams Hydrosaurus, and as it body slams, it kind of like it's kind of that similar pink plasma thing kind of erupts from its point of impact. And Hydrosaurus kind of goes flying. Oh, Ryan, would you mind ducking, please? You don't have to do
Sure.
anything. Just you don't have to roll. You just duck.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, this is like it's another one of those pictures. Yes, when I saw the picture, I was like, I must have this somehow. like Ghost Octopus. Okay, Ryan actually knows this guy. Well, knows of this guy. He's never seen it, and Alice is also know this guy. It's it's Dynamite. It's one of the resident powers individuals, heroes at Ages. And his power is that you're aware of any impact. He's a dinosaur, human-sized dinosaur. That's also a thing. It's kind of a transform.
Oh my god. They're
And-
jealous.
And
Having a fit.
any kind of impact he makes, it's just like this plasma powered. It's like explosive. Anything he like, any impact is an explosive impact. So any of his punches is an explosive punch. Any of his big steps is an explosive step. Any of his giant body slam is literally being hit by an explosion at point blank. Oh. Oh, yes. You would fangirl, like you came here for dinosaur research. Here is one in front of you. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay. All right, so and he's like, and he just lands. You! And he just yells, and it's like a very gruff baritone voice. It's like, you ruined my lunch! And comes and punches him again. It was the best, and he just yells again, it was the best leaf I've had in weeks! How could you do this? Punches again. Okay, and the three of you can actually take a breather because it looks like Shadowmere, although she's tired, Shadowmere and Dynamite has kind of the situation. Okay, I mean, it's a gruff baritone voice. That's the best you can do. You ruined my lunch. It was the best leaf I was having in days. How could you do this? Oh man. Alright. What do you three do at this situation? You can still help because Dynamite doesn't look like he needs help, but Shadowmere looks like she could use something.
Is there any way I could help Shadowmere?
I don't know. How do you want to? Shadowmere's still punching, but she's kind of getting tired, and Croctor is getting ready to, looks like, to attack again. Opening
You know
his
what?
mouth, probably a screech or something else. You don't know. You don't know.
You know what? How about I do what I was gonna do earlier? I'll blast it with my eye lasers to try and distract it.
Okay. You blast it with your eye lasers. Let me roll that directly engage. Depending on this.
Oh, you want?
Something will
Oh,
happen.
you don't want me to roll freak?
No, it's a directly engage. It's a directly
Okay.
engage.
All right, cool. I get an advancement.
You do
Yay.
get an advancement. You're doing great. I'm just so proud of you right now. So proud of you.
I think I already know what I'm taking, but I'll talk about it later.
All right. Oh, okay. I'm just giving you a thingy. Alright. Okay. You can choose later. Yes, totally. One second. One second. Let me go back. Okay. He's definitely learning a lot. Okay. So basically, what happens? He wasn't going to screech. He just opens his mouth, and some of his teeth shoot out. And you fire the laser at the exact second that he's kind of distracted and turns towards you.
Nice.
And the teeth kind of comes and hits you.
I'm okay with that.
Shadowmere is fine. You're not, however, because the teeth actually flew fast enough to dig into your skin.
Yep.
That's
That
not
hurts
good.
a little.
That's not good. I mean, you get to choose where it hits you. Does it hit you?
I mean, in the chest, I guess it makes the most sense.
Oh my god. Okay. It hits your chest.
Yeah.
You suddenly have difficulty breathing.
Yeah, that's fun.
Your hands start to weaken. You fall over to the ground. You can get back up, but it depends on your powerful blow.
I'll be good in a few moments.
You're totally good. I mean, you only have.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what?
fine.
I'm going to take executive decision here. I say you pass out.
All right, cool. Yeah.
You pass out. The poison streams through your body. You pass out, completely unconscious. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Well, when my armor can act, it will take him to the emergency room too.
Okay.
Nah, I'm fine. Just leave me there.
Whatever.
Seeing this, do you scream in person, Ryan, or something else?
Do
And,
I scream?
not you. I meant Alice. Alice. Your boyfriend just went down with poison.
I might not scream, but I mean, you can hit me with a condition.
Yes, I think it definitely seems like a condition-worthy situation. How
about guilty? I'm not there to help
yeah,
save him,
yeah.
and I'm the quote leader unquote.
Yep, definitely. Well, that team move definitely fizzled out because it kind of ended quickly with one of you going down. But yeah, you definitely take guilty. All right, okay. Okay. You will direct your suit to take it back while you refocus your attention to the computer. We'll go over to you just a second after Nigella's whatever Nigella is doing. Nigella, what are you doing besides fangirling over your new found, crush?
I'll help Shadowmere. I'll be a rhino and ram my head on the croctor.
Okay, absolutely. Take a danger roll, but you can add a 1 to it. Or you can just roll with add a 1, because he's distracted right now.
Oh, I haven't added 1 yet.
Okay, so you get a 7. That's fine. Oh, cool. Totally nice. Get that friggin' thingy. Okay, so that's a danger roll. You get to choose one from the list, 7 to 9. Also, you don't get to mark condition because it's actually not a fail.
We engage a threat. 7 to 9 pick 1. It'll create more. Wait. What? Shadowmere's tired, so.
You'll create an opportunity for your allies? Or what?
Shadowmere's have another gas, so I'll avoid their blows.
Okay. You'll avoid their blows. All right, that's good. That's good that you avoided their blows because you have a lot of conditions there. Okay, what would you mark? Ooh, you will definitely mark that. Oh, I'm glad I saved that for last one. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh, this is gonna hurt probably someone. It's gonna hurt someone, not you, but it's gonna hurt someone. Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, Croctor kind of like launches himself towards Shadowmere and hits and does the bite thing. You see Shadowmere go down.
Oh no.
I know, Ruh-roh, situation is getting out of hand again. Okay,
Give
as
me.
Shadowmere is actually going down, something, it looks like a stick, hits like squarely between the eyes on his head, on Croctor's head, making Croctor drop Shadowmere back away, howling in pain. It kind of dug deep in there. Okay. Because it is another person I have where I will come on. It's actually another person that you, well, those of you who can see at the hole, well, not at the hole, actually coming from the, like, from a few stories up of the building. The building is, say, like 3 stories high. It looks like it's coming from the third story, second story window. Is this person? Obligatory bow and arrow. Wait, what?
No, I was just saying, okay.
Obligatory bow and arrow guy, except it's not a bow and arrow, it's a crossbow and bolt.
And it's not a guy.
It's a guard, yes.
Figure.
Alright. You see her quickly, like rapidly fire a bunch more, bolts, and they kind of land on different parts of Croctor, and electricity starts arcing through the bolts.
Isn't Shadowmere under?
Croctor kind of dropped
Croctor?
him. Yeah, no, Croctor dropped him while moving back, howling in pain from the bolt in its forehead.
Okay.
All
Damn
right.
it.
Okay, the electricity is arcing through Croctor now, and Croctor is not looking happy. Croctor actually takes another condition. Let me actually see. Oh boy! Croctor is actually close to going down. Oh my gosh! Croctor got punched so hard, man. So hard. Alright, Croctor, at this point, I'm actually going to see what that does. Croctor actually starts backing away. Croctor actually starts backing away from the fight. And okay, we'll actually stop there, see what's happening on the computer side. Computer, what are you doing? Okay, Alice actually goes into the computer. You see actually like, you're not the only one. There are a lot of, like, there's a lot of instruction of what's happening already, kind of a task report of showing what's going on in a, like, list. It shows a lot of the agents, cybersecurity agents are trying, like, they're trying to put up firewalls, but cyber crawler is inside the mainframe. How did it get inside? Nobody knows, but they're trying to block it access from various portions of the mainframe, and it's getting difficult. It's getting difficult. All right. So, what are you doing, Alice?
Well, why don't let me take a look at something.
Mm-hmm.
Might be kind of wasteful, but at least it might be kind of cool.
Sure. Rule of cool rules in a superhero fiction.
What if I use my moment of truth to capture Cybercrawl?
OMG! It's happening, boys. Oh, it's happening. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. I need to read your moment of truth. Would you mind reading it out to everyone?
Yeah, because it also seems to work well because it doesn't really seem to require being in costume.
Okay.
The mask... sorry.
Go.
The mask is a lie, and some piece of you has always known that. Doesn't matter if others can see it. You're the one who can do the impossible. Mask off, costume on, and you're going to save the damn day. Of course, you better hope nobody nasty is watching.
Okay. Tell me what you do. Because you get to do
this. Haven't worked out the logistics of it too much, but I'll tell you what. Maybe,
yeah, you can work it out. Yeah.
Maybe I pull off the internet. Hell, my old AI.
Your brother's
and
AI.
Yes, and tell him to distract Cybercrawler.
Okay.
Basically pulling him into a room that can be shut off once he's in there and trap Cybercrawler that way.
Okay, as you do this, as you're doing this, Sylph actually appears on your screen. Okay, Cyber Sylph, and you relay this plan to her, I'm guessing, because it's a good plan. Alright. Okay, Cyber Sylph actually gives you the IP to such a device that she had been trying to get Crawler into, but that wasn't working. But now with your AI's help, she can do that because the AI will be a bait, right?
Yep.
Okay. And you're okay with the AI getting destroyed in the process, right?
There's actually backups, but yeah, and let's face it, I could recreate it, but I'm okay with that.
Okay, yeah, totally. All right. Yes. Okay. So the AI and Cyber Sylph together, along with whatever is going on inside, something is happening. Matricia sounds like she's doing something both digitally and physically. So, and with the help from the other agents and your very uber elite hacksaw skills, you manage to direct Cybercrawler into this IP that CyberSylph had directed and use your brother's AI as bait to put him inside it and then shut it off. And Sylph immediately yells, "Matricia, it's done! Pull the plug!" And you hear some sort of loud exploding sound, smashing sound coming from inside the server room. I did one better. I destroyed the server. Matricia just yelled. And you hear Donna, "No! It's gonna take me hours to back up from digital files, paper files. No!"
And Donna takes a powerful blow.
Okay. Congratulations. You have successfully trapped Cybercrawler. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. By the way, that thing, you better hope nobody nasty was watching. Well, you are hoping that nobody nasty was watching, but you don't know if anybody nasty was watching.
It's entirely possible. You know what? And not to be greedy or anything, if you want to hit me with a condition just for, even though it's a copy of my brother's AR, if you want to hit me with a condition, I understand.
I think since this is your moment of truth, you came to term with that, and I think I'm not hitting you with that condition. This is pretty much what moment of truths are built for. You take the reins of the story and you do it.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Congratulations! You actually, not single-handedly, but your influence definitely helped. Like without your AI, that definitely wouldn't have happened. So yeah, you kind of single-handedly caught Cybercrawler with help. But yeah, situation under control. Let's go back outside. Let's see what's going on. Is Valentine taking Ryan to the infirmary? I mean, the
Yeah.
emergency.
Yeah, Valentine's taking Ryan to the ER.
All right. And as both of the Croctor kind of backs away, a lightning strikes that position on Croctor. And it's really blinding light. Shadowmere, this new crossbow lady, Nigella, and Dynamite, everyone turns away. And another lightning strikes Hydrosaurus Rex right next to Dynamite. Dynamite is kind of flipped back and he kind of lands on the ground heavily, again creating an explosion. And when the light clears, you see they're gone. There's just leaving burnt grass on the ground.
But
Fight over.
did you? He's gone.
Yep. They disappeared in lightning. Kind of like the Bifrost, except, it's just lightning. Just casual lightning,
Oh,
not a sky turtle,
wow.
it's a casual lightning. Right.
Give me the angry condition. I'll mark it myself.
Are you angry? You're not you want to mark angry? Because they got away?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you can always give yourself condition. Yes, totally. Always do that.
Then I'll become a gorilla and carry Shadowmere to the other ward.
Yeah,
I'll-
Shadowmere kind of yeah, and you're there, she's on the ground, and you kind of carry her, and you know where, yeah, you follow the thing, the crossbow lady tells you, take her to the take her to the emergency room. Come on, I'll show you the way, and tells you to follow her. And she introduces herself. She's like, by the way, nice to meet you. The name's Arbalist. It's a very default name. I just could not be asked to come out with a more casual name, so just more exciting name. So it's just the Arbalist.
Don't remember that, okay?
Okay. Like Shadowmere like a baby. Oh my gosh. Okay. And while you're going, Dynamite just gets back on his legs and yeah, you better run. Woo! Guys, what are you? Ooh, Shadow's hurt. Okay, come on, I'm coming. And he just kind of follows along. Okay. Okay. Let's go back into the computer room again. So this scene is kind of cleared out. The computer scene is still going on because okay, now the room kind of opens and it shows what was happening. There are a lot of robotic bodies inside, and they're all kind of dismembered and stuff. You see Matricia with on one leg, one arm, and her there's a huge hole through her chassis, but she's still standing with good balance, holding on to the wall. She lost an arm and a leg, man. In this fight. And Donna is kind of on the floor. She's kind of she has a few wounds on her. There are a few gouges on her body that you can see blood seeping out, but otherwise she appears to be fine. She was next to a terminal doing something also, and there are other agents who were helping. So basically you get an idea, Sylph just gives you a lowdown of quickly telling you what happened on your computer screen. Basically, somehow, while all the distracting fight was going on the medical ward, somehow a lot of these robotic bodies just appeared inside the friggin' room, the friggin' mainframe room. Donna was in there, and she's pretty much the only witness, but she's kind of shaken now, so she'll have to like had some, she'll have to calm down a bit before she can tell exactly what happened. But Matricia quickly came in because she was right next door at Stellar Labs, and followed by the other agents who came in, and they were distracting all the bodies. But one of the bodies hooked up to the mainframe and just downloaded like cybercrawler into it, and it's been trying to get at the mainframe, and that's where the digital battle was going on all this time. Yeah.
Makes sense. If I'm done at the computer, I'll probably try to help Matricia walk.
The Matricia is actually helped along by some of the two of the agents who were also in the room. They kind of help her get to the get down to the floor. And Alexei says, "Good job, Matricia. We'll have an engineer up here to weld you back to a decent condition quickly with some spare parts before we haul you back to Stellar Labs."
And I remind Matricia to please cover for me to give me a reason why I was there.
Okay, she actually, you hear her reply, "Yeah, no problem, not a problem. Yeah, I'll have you on my repair team anyway. At Stellar Labs, I mean." Okay.
Thank you.
And by the way, you hear some buzzing noise next to you. You see Cybersylph next to you. She's kind of looking giddy and mischievous. She's like, "By the way, do you want to know where that IP address led to?" She's looking really giddy, really, really pleased with herself.
Where?
Ta-da! She points to a toaster on the ground.
Okay, we should not hook up that toaster to the internet anytime soon.
Oh.
Aha! Cybercrawler is toast.
and you have Alexei ask, "Why did you use a toaster? We had better devices." And Cybersylph just says, "But now you can say Cybercrawler is toast." And almost half the agents, along with Alexei, just groans so loud. Yes, it was basically a wireless connected toaster that you can control with your phone. Except, she used the wireless to put it in, and she actually, before I forget, she kind of uses a some sort of like a rod thing on the ground and just smashes into the wireless port, preventing a connection to the outside. Done.
Nice.
Done. One cybercrawler royally cooked. No, that doesn't work. Damn it. Basically, yeah. Alright, so that's ends scene. That scene ends. Alright, let's follow up a little while later on the emergency room. You have on 3 beds, you have Minotaurus, you have Shadowmere, and you have Ryan, Prodigy in his costume. Everyone getting pumped by the antivenom and a new batch of plasma. You're all awake right now, and it feels like your veins are burning. But yes, you do have the antivenom in you, so you'll be back. You won't be out for the rest of the day, but yes. Alright. Okay. What do you do? Well, not you. What do the rest of you do? The 2 of you who are still standing, Nigella and Alice.
Honestly,
Definitely.
Alice will probably go to sneak out. Try to sneak out, right? I don't know. Or
now Alice would
try to
probably interact with them through the armor.
Okay.
And because she'll reuniting with the armor is going to be visible, So,
No, I mean,
and
like,
meanwhile,
yeah, you can like go into a bathroom or something to do it. I would say that there's enough distraction that you can do it if you want to.
okay. Well, it needs to say her armor is going to be standing over, all of her fallen comrades. But
All right. Are you
it,
in? Are you in the armor? Just making sure.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can, because then I'll wonder where Alice went.
Yes. Okay.
So
That's fair. All right. So let's say the armor is there, but Alice is kind of part of the crew that's assisting Matricia back to Stellar Labs. How's that sound? She
yeah, that's fine. But I mean, yeah, the armor is going to stand there and
Mhm.
speak
Alright.
reassuringly to everyone, and feel exceptionally bad for it.
Hitler is toast.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Why are you doing this? This is so terrible. I love it. Oh gosh. Alright, okay. Yes. Okay, I thought I couldn't. No, I mean, is it better than Cannonball? I don't know. I think Cannonball is still better.
I don't know. I liked mine, the Fast Bull Special, but yeah,
Ugh.
Okay, alright. Ryan. Sorry, not Ryan. Nigella, what are you doing?
I'm talking to Dino. What was his name?
Dynamite.
Yeah, I'll try talking to Dynamite.
Okay, yeah, Dynamite is in one corner of the medical room. He has a bowl of leaf in front of him and he's chomping down on it. He's not actually using his hands because he doesn't have good grip on the hand, I think. Let me actually look at the picture.
Yeah,
Ah.
he doesn't have a thumb.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have. He's holding the bowl and using
Yeah.
his head to kind of dig inside.
Okay.
Alright. So, what are you asking him? Go ahead.
I'm actually asking him what kind of plants does he like.
Well, all kind except eucalyptus. It's so tasteless. Oh, and it's everywhere. I have no idea how koalas eat it. It's horrible.
Like flowers.
The flowers, well, they're good. I'm actually going to try the voice a little bit. They're good once in a while, but honestly, they don't have the nutrient of a plant leaf.
I'll give you some. I have a really big flower in my backyard as a thanks for saving us.
Well, I mean that flower is actually your ship's um. Or do you mean another flower that you planted in Jake's backyard, which you could have? I don't know.
Another really big plant. I'll just cut the tip off from my from my spaceship and grow it again if
No,
I can.
I mean that. No, I would say you can't do that. Then your ship can't recharge. So I'd say
Oh, yeah?
yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
you can offer him like a plow, and he's like, oh, I'd like that. Sure, you can bring it to me anytime. You know where I live,
Where?
which is here. I live here at the base.
Yeah. Uh, can I have your cell phone number at least?
Oh, okay, sure. This is my cell phone number. It kind of gives you a number.
Cell phone number.
You have yes. Did Alice lead the team to a victorious battle? I would say, no. You did lead someone to a victorious battle, but not the team. I would say. Let me actually quickly check your drive for a second. One second. Because the team kind of failed their battle, but yeah. But the battle was eventually won with help from outside. But yeah, like yeah, if it said like lead someone into a battle, you could like you do that. Oh, one more thing. Since you completed the moment of truth, you can lock one label permanently by after increasing it, right? Let me actually check the moment of truth rules. Moment of truth rules. All right. Once you use a moment of truth, you can permanently lock one of your levels. It will never change again. So you can do that.
I can lock in mundane.
Oh, okay. Are you sure it's gonna be locked in at 3? Are you okay with that?
I guess the only downside to that is now, what would happen with the mask move with mundane if mundane was locked?
1 second. Let me check the mask move. The mask move is the mask can't embody the you can switch your mundane with your mask's label. You just can no longer do that because you have locked mundane. You will no longer be able to do that.
Oh, who'd we lose?
Our cat.
We lost Janine.
Oh no, Janine!
Oh, Janine's back.
Yeah, I refresh. I just had a freeze frame.
Okay.
Yeah, can I just think on it for a bit?
Oh, sure. No rush. Just remember, like, whichever you're figuring to change, you cannot change at the end of session move. Yeah. So yeah. Oh my gosh, the Hitler toast. You know what? I think Sylph might do that. I think Sylph might actually do that.
All the toast has Cybercrawler's face on it.
Oh my god, she might actually do that. Wait. That's what happens when you use the toaster now. If you, like, it's still a toasted. You can still toast on it, and every time you toast, Cybercrawler face is printed on it.
Yeah.
And to remind everyone what Cybercrawler looks like, he looks like
Evil.
this fella. This looks like this fella.
He looks evil.
And this face gets planted on a toast. Oh. It's toasty, absolutely. Oh. And since it has no longer connection, Cybercrawler can't actually interact with anything. He's just trapped in there. Oh my god, it's so horrible. It's like those sensory deprivation chambers. Like, you wear those blindfolds, cover your ears in a silent room, sit in a thing. You know of that, right? I have no idea if you know of that, but yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Cybercrawler is kind of in a sensory deprivation chamber. Indefinitely. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. This is probably horrible. Tomb Toasted of Cybercrawler. I have no idea. Alright, anyway. Okay, okay, so you can decide on that. Okay, what else is happening? I was thinking of something. I forgot what I was thinking of. What was I thinking of? Oh right, Nigella was talking to the flower, the Dynamite. Are you saying
Now
anything?
I'll just walk. I'm still I don't know how to do that to ask him for a date. So I'll go to Minotaurus and try to talk to him. And are you all right?
Hey Flux, can you stop into the breach for a few seconds?
Right,
You're
that's fine. I'm not even playing, right?
Okay. You're talking, yeah. Talk.
Yeah. You Minotaurus, how bad is it?
Oh, sorry. Oops. I don't know. I was probably. I'm probably used to the pain by now because
Yes, you
I've
actually
been
are,
hit before.
which is sad, but
Yeah.
you are used to it. It
I'm just kind of salty that I was pretty much knocked out for the whole game.
for the whole fight.
I'm metagaming, sure.
Yes. Okay. I would suggest this is a good time to use your comfort and support roles, everyone. But it's up to you if you want to use it or not.
Yeah, I'll probably just comfort Najala. So are you okay? Do you need a hug from me?
Oh, I'll hug him, and then I'll hug Shadowmere.
Okay. I would say both of you are comforting or supporting each other. So both of you roll for that. Roll plus mundane. Both.
Ooh. Thanks, Alice, for bringing down my mundane.
Do,
Even though I
do
still
I know?
Stop it.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
quit your whining.
Quit your
More
whining,
mundane would have been
Skynet.
wasteful.
Quit your whining, Skynet. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I rolled terribly for the whole game.
Okay. All right. On a hit,
Uh,
they hear you.
wait.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Doesn't she get a 7 because it's against Minotaurs who she has influence over?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
true.
true.
Yeah, that's true. Totally. Okay, so both of you actually succeed. All right, let me go through the thingy. On a hit, they hear you. Okay, Flux, this is your role. Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna clear my own
Nigella,
condition.
are you opening up to Flux? I mean, Reynolds, thanking him for looking out for you, even though he was knocked out and is hurt right now.
I'll tell him that that was scary, and I'm worried. Actually, gonna blab about what happened to me. Like I actually stole my spaceship. It's not mine.
Oh, well, this is kind of huge.
That's what I've been worrying about for this past few months. I think they're gonna get me eventually.
Oh, okay. That actually
Oh,
sounds like your revealing vulnerability move, right? Let me actually check the thing. When you
It can't.
share a vulnerability or weakness with someone, they tell you what you should do to fit in more. Take +1 forward to do it and mark potential if you do. Okay. You can tell her out of character, Flux, what Reynolds thinks she should do. Like, should she come clean about it or something, or I don't know. Like, give her any suggestion, maybe.
well, it depends on how your home planet sees this. Are they okay with you taking this, or is that severe punishment?
What?
Okay, it depends on what will happen if you come clean. Will they be okay with it, or will there be severe punishment?
Wait.
Did you hear me? Did you get what I said?
Yeah. I said I don't know if there will be a severe punishment. Yeah, I think there will be a severe punishment because the our whole system is quite uptight. That's why I'm a so yes.
Well, we'll think about it. But for now, we'll probably just keep a hush on everything.
Okay. So, okay.
If they're talking about this in the room, I heard all of that.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can hear all
that's
of
good.
that.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
good.
absolutely hear all of that, but nobody else can. Yeah. No. Well, I mean, probably. Well, I would like. Alice, are you eavesdropping?
How can I not? I have to keep an eye on Ryan, and
Okay,
I
that's
feel
fair.
bad.
All right, sure. Okay, you are okay, right? Alice and Ryan both know what you just said, but okay. So, Reynolds' suggestion to you is to keep quiet about it. So, if you agree to it, you can get to mark potential.
I agree to it.
All right. Okay. You get to mark potential. All right. You're at 4. Okay. Now, okay. Now we're actually resolving the basic move still. Um, on a hit, they hear you. Um, it happened on that roll, so I have to do an executive decision.
Wait, so what happened with my mundane role?
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so on a 10 plus, you can add a team or clear a condition. What are you doing?
I'm clearing a condition
Okay,
since
what are you
team
clearing?
is pretty useless.
You
I'm
only have.
clearing guilty, the only condition I have.
Yay! You have no conditions right now. The person who went out the first has no conditions. That's how you keep safe, people. Just go down before everyone. All right. Well,
Ooh.
I mean, Flux, I mean, Reynolds, you are a bull. and seeing someone eat leaves is probably very, hungry. Hunger reducing.
No, I'm not. I'm not actually hungry.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Probably just kind of
They
disgusted
did.
on.
Okay. Nigella, you opened up to uh Reynolds's comfort and support role, which is why you got the revealing vulnerability thing. That means you get to mark a potential, clear a condition, or shift labels. That's like since you opened up to them, your choice. I would
I'll-
suggest clearing
I'll
condition, but
clear-
it's up to you.
I saw. I'll remove angry because I'm not angry anymore.
All right. Okay, sure. Totally. Awesome. Okay. She your no, she is no longer your love or rival, so you don't actually get any potential from that. Yes, get wrecked.
Yep.
Get wrecked. Okay. Okay. Now for Nigella's roll. Nigella, you rolled a 7. All right. So let's figure that out. Okay. On a hit, you no, sorry. On a hit, they hear you. Reynold, are you opening up to Nigella?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
How are you doing that?
I've been more or less just kind of thinking about how I was kind of accepting being a bull,
No,
even though I have this.
like it doesn't work if you think about it. You have to open it up. Like you have to tell her.
So what would make the most sense in this case?
I mean, honestly, like you can say how you feel useless that you got knocked out. I think that
Yeah, I guess so.
he would feel that way because he kind of wants to fight. Really, like remember, considering your previous encounter with them, you single-handedly took them down, and then you went down so hard. So, okay. So you open up to her. So you get to mark a potential, clear a condition, or shift labels.
I'm Mark Financial.
Yay! Potential arms race. Woo! You're only one shy of your 6th advancement. Oh boy. Okay. It's not a 10 plus, so that doesn't matter. All right. What else is happening? Let's say I think we can end the session here, right? I think.
Well, actually, could I? Thinking about it, I would be able to be greenlit to go to the infirmary since Alice goes to school with Reynolds. So I think I could use that as an excuse to go in there and maybe do.
Oh, I mean, I thought you were taking like you were helping Matricia get up on her feet and then helping her back to Stellar Labs. Did you need to keep your cover,
Yeah.
man?
Well, at the very least, I would have to use the armor to try to comfort Ryan
Okay.
because
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
No, I'm doing fine. Don't worry about me.
You can try to comfort.
no.
You can try to comfort via the armor. It will be obviously a negative one, but you can do it.
Okay, so she's going to say quietly to Ryan, not within earshot of other people, and they're the only two with super hearing.
Yes.
Ryan, I'm so sorry, and I'm very sorry I can't be there with you right now. Please get better, and get better quickly. I'll visit you as soon as I can, and I love you.
Okay. Roll. Roll mundane with a -1. Or you can just roll normally, we'll add a -1 later on. Oh my
Well,
god.
actually, the -1 would cancel out with the influence, so.
Right. That's true. Alright. Okay, very good. Okay. Ryan, do you open up to her?
I don't know, actually.
Oh my gosh. Is it trouble in paradise?
Uh,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't know if Alice ever actually used the L word with him before.
Oh my god.
well,
And
in that case, I have to then, don't I?
Well, okay, I gotta throw this out there, and this is a horrible
Do
thing.
it.
But the fact of the matter is if it really, really moves him emotionally, something else might happen.
Oh. Let's find out. Do you open up to her, or are you just focusing on the sudden amount of pain inside you, which you really have never felt before after your power manifested? That is something you can focus on, or like you can open up to her if you want to. It's up to you.
I don't know what to.
Honestly, if you don't know, you can let the dice decide.
Well, because I don't know what I would say to open up to her about this.
Okay, so if you can't think of any, like, okay, so let's go at this a different way. Do you think Ryan would open up to her if he knew how to do it? Or, like, would he not?
He probably would after hearing her that. Jesus.
Okay, but Ryan currently has no idea how to do it. Like, is it Ryan who doesn't have any idea, or is it Noctis that doesn't have any idea what Ryan would do?
I think it's both, honestly.
Okay. So I would say then Ryan probably doesn't open up to, because he's kind of blindsided by it and he's kind of blank and unsure of it. So you don't open up to her, but it is a 10 plus. So you get to add a team to the pool because you have no condition. No, you have conditions, right? So
Yeah, I have
removing
two.
Are you
'cause I
removing
did a-
condition or are you adding team to the pool?
I'll take off a condition because okay.
Okay, which one?
I'll take off guilty.
All right. You're not guilty because you helped in the fight?
Well, yeah, I mean, at least we accomplished something in the computer room.
But you're afraid that...
I'm still afraid that my friends got hurt.
Yeah, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Alright. Okay, by the way, you locked in Superior at 2. Okay, you can never change it. Ever.
Yeah, I think it's still okay.
Alright, okay. What else I was doing? I was doing something that I forgot. I was doing a... Okay. Yeah, I was ending the session here, if that's okay with everyone. So just to reiterate what's happening, like we have Nigella and Reynolds kind of hugging each other. We have Ryan kind of lying down, blankly staring at the emotionless face of Valentine, knowing that Alice isn't in there, and Alice is escorting the uh, wounded Matricia along with some other uh, agents and engineers over to excuse me, over to Stellar Labs. All right, cool. Now let's do the end of session move things. Yay! End of session moves. Yeah, okay, so let's go one by one. First up, Reynolds. Are you growing closer to the team? Image of yourself away from the team. I mean,
Closer to the
I
team,
would
I
say
guess.
away from the team because you got punched around by someone.
I guess. That
And that was very
Um,
rude. But if you do take that, you don't have to, but if you do take that, they can no longer be your rival because you will be taking influence over them away from you.
I'm not really sure, honestly.
They can still remain your rival, but then you can't take this option anymore. You can still feel detached by someone else, but it's up to you. It's entirely up to you.
Hmm.
I mean, there's some value in growing closer to the team because Alice did carry you to the emergency room.
Yeah, I guess so. Literally, half of the reasons why I'm going close to the team is just because of Alice.
She's the team mom. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So, Alice made you feel welcome. Give influence to Alice. Alice already has influence over you because she's your love. And Alice, you get to shift his labels except danger.
All right. Well, how about Savior down, Mundane up?
Thanks. Okay, no, I actually like it.
You can't actually argue that, but you put both of those in the extremes. I love it. I love it. 4 of your stats are in the extreme. Well, one of them no longer matters, but
Now, do I get potential for? Hold on, end of session move.
one second. And clear a condition or mark potential.
Yeah, market potential.
Oh yeah, you have no. Congratulations, you have gained another advancement.
And
Congratulations.
what I'm going to use is lock label and add +1 to a label of my choice.
Ooh, let me check that. Let me quickly check that.
It's the second tier of advancements.
One second. Let me go up to the bull, the blub. Okay, you're taking lock a label and add a +1 to a label of your choice. Okay, you're locking your second label. What are you choosing to do?
I am locking Mundane.
You're locking Mundane at 3.
Yep.
Okay, and what are you adding +1 to?
Freak.
Okay. Locking Mundane. One second, let me actually manage it. So Mundane is now locked at 3 and you're increasing Freak. So Freak also goes up to 3. Mundane becomes locked. And oh boy, your total is now 5, by the way. Alright. Okay, that is super interesting. Okay. If you retired, you basically become an NPC. And I will
you'd make a new character, really.
Yeah. Alright. I would probably suggest against that because the game is really moving into phase 3. Really getting close to it. Alright, okay. You did that. Okay. You can just keep in mind you can take from the top list. You can still do that. The remaining 2, I mean. Like the remaining 3, I mean, from the top list. You can take those. But yeah, okay, you can take some bottom list. Okay, and what else did you take? You took the the mark potential. All right, that's that. Okay, moving on to Ryan. Ryan, what are you doing?
You know, I think grow close to the team and Nigella, because I think we did pretty well by ourselves out there.
All right.
You do remember I was cursing at you.
Yes, but you provoked me into action, which helped us.
Like he's used to tough love. He is literally used to tough love.
You have not met my grandpa yet. I should introduce you.
Okay. Does Nigella have influence over? Yep, she does. Okay, Nigella, you get to shift Ryan's labels.
Oh yeah, I have one. Okay. Uh, wait. Why I was scrolling through whole is the, why are you rolling so low?
It's okay.
Why do you suck?
He's rolling so low because his freak is very low.
And the I up the freak
Okay.
down
Down.
down mundane.
Cool.
I mean, it
Thanks.
actually makes sense because you'd think him weird because like he's kind of rushing in everywhere but still doing terribly. You would think that he's kind of weird. But in a bad way. Oh jeez. Okay, Ryan, you get to mark a potential or clear condition. I would suggest removing conditions, but it's up to you. Really?
Yeah, that would make the most sense. I'm gonna mark potential though.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, I'm marking potential.
Okay, good. You have to figure out your advancement though.
Yeah, I have an idea on it, and I need your input about it.
Okay, sure. Go for it. Legacy.
So
Legacy.
I'm gonna choose take a move from another playbook.
Okay, 1 second. That is your 4th. So it's the top one. Take a move from another playbook. Okay, that's your only option to take another move from another playbook. All right. What are you doing?
I wanted to take a move from the Reformed playbook, which is one of the alternative playbooks. And
No, sorry. You can only take from the original 10 in this one. In this campaign,
okay, then
I'm sticking to the original 10.
I need to look through the list again.
Okay, sure. I mean, you can choose another advancement to take also until you've chosen it. So, yeah, just think about that. We'll figure that out, I guess. Okay, and all right, let's move on to Nigella. Nigella.
Yes. Closer to the team, and I'll say Prodigy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Because he actually stand up, even though I don't think he would be able to stand up
Okay,
after that bite.
Ryan, you already have influence over Nigella, so you get to shift her labels.
God, I don't know. Superior up, freak down. Is that possible?
Does that make sense in character? Like, was she was behaving intelligently or something?
I don't know what to move, honestly.
I mean, I can see some argument in, yeah, I can see like she was literally the only one who was pulling weight, so I would say
Literally.
like that might require a savior up, but that's up to you, really. It's up to you.
Yeah, okay, savior up then.
And what are you reducing?
Can mundane go down?
Yeah, sure. I mean, she was behaving like, like a hero, which is definitely not like normal. So yeah, totally. Yay! All right. Okay. Nigella, are you clearing a condition or marking potential? If you mark potential, you get your next advancement. Or
I'll
if
get my next advantage.
Woo!
Advancement.
Have you thought about it?
I'll take the one of my outsider moves.
Ooh. Ooh. What are you taking? So excited.
Wait, let me scroll down. Yeah, belong in 2 worlds.
Don't you have? Oh no, you don't have belong in 2 worlds. Okay, belong in
I
2
don't
years.
have.
Okay. Okay. You have the resources that come with your station. Whenever you contact your people, roll plus superior. Okay. You know what, man? You know what? I think it might work. I think there is some argument in doing that. Okay. And instead of station, it's like your spaceship. Okay. So yeah,
Yes.
I can see it working. I can see it totally working. I have plans for it. I had plans for it, but now
Exactly. With the story, I think it will tie in with the story, so I want to take it.
I don't think it means station as space station. I think it means station as in position, like job.
Oh, really? I actually have
like her station in society, like because her sister was a scientist or something, right?
Hold on a second. Let me actually check the. Okay. Okay. If belong in 2 worlds inherently implies you have some status and power with your people. I'm not actually sure that works for you. Does that work for you? Do you have status and power with your people now that you have stolen the spaceship?
I get to meet the guy, the alien that was sent, and he realized that I actually genetically modified myself. It will my position.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Yes. Okay, I like that. I absolutely like that. That is beautiful. Okay, I'm having you do that totally. Okay, belong to 2 words, right? Okay, I will write that down later.
Status will be alleviated when he knows
Yeah. I mean, it becomes activated once you actually like once he or she makes contact. We'll see when that happens, but like it's meta knowledge a little bit. But then again, advancements are meta, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and moving on to Alice. Last but not least, choose. I
I'm
honestly
gonna
think it's going
say
to be grow into your own image, maybe.
no. Actually, I think it's still going to be grow closer to the team because Alice does acknowledge that she loves Ryan, even if Ryan didn't react very receptively towards it.
Okay.
So I'm going to say grows closer and to Ryan.
All right, Ryan, you get to shift Alice's labels. She is such a devoted girlfriend. I'm just saying.
She is.
And you are a terrible boyfriend.
I'm trying, okay? I keep disappearing. It's not my fault.
Not just that, you keep hurting your friends. I'm sure that's no way to gain brownie points.
He's a Minotaur. He's fine.
Okay. You also didn't respond when she brought out the big guns, the L word. So, okay. You still get to shift her label. So yeah. Oh, jeez.
Let's see. You locked a label. That's mundane, correct?
Yes.
Locked
Yes.
superior.
Superior. Okay. Oh, right. You locked it too. Oh God. Okay. I really don't know what to change.
Well, think about it in character. What you feel like she's doing? I guess. I mean, I don't know. She has become whatever. I don't know. Mark.
Well, if I can throw out there, you probably thought I abandoned you, which might ding Savior, but that's up to you.
I was a little busy fighting, so I didn't really notice anything going
Then
on
again,
other than
I mean,
that.
you did carry him to the infirmary, so I don't think you will think that. Maybe
I was
like
also knocked out, apparently.
no, you were knocked out. I don't actually remember. Were you knocked out?
Paralyzed?
You were paralyzed.
Not-
You weren't knocked out. You weren't unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Savior up then.
Yeah, Savior up and
I think there's only one that can go down.
Yeah.
is it mundane?
Yes.
It is.
Then I guess it has to be those two, doesn't it?
All right. I mean, it does make sense thematically because, like, she definitely saved you, and yeah. You have heard that she helped take down Cybercrawler while in the infirmary, so that definitely helps. Okay, so Alice, clear a condition or mark potential. What are you doing?
let's. You know what? Actually, we'll clear Afraid.
If you
and
mark
we'll
a
see.
potential, you get another upgrade, another advancement.
I know, but maybe we can do that early next session or something.
All right, sure. Okay, clear the Afraid. You are no longer having any conditions whatsoever. Brilliant. It's great. Unlike Ryan, who has 4, Ryan has enough conditions for the rest of everyone.
I'm doing fine though, you know.
Good.
Don't worry about it.
I tried to clear him, and he just blew me off.
I know. He did. Didn't he? Okay. So that actually the session ends here, and yeah, we'll basically actually let's just fast forward a little. We eventually fast forward to the night because I do have a outro scene planned. So for that I need it to be nighttime. So what basically happens is it eventually turns night. Apparently, so you see Shadowmere carries Minotaurus and Nigella home with her because she's actually staying with Jake right now at night. Marvel arrives and after would Marvel arrive? I don't know. Would Marvel be told? I don't know. Maybe Ryan eventually gets up later in the night and goes home. It's up to you. It's up to you. Prodigy, Ryan. What? Like, yeah.
He'll
It's up.
get up.
Okay. And maybe with the help of Valentine armor, you you go home. You return home. Helps you get home. I think that Valentine can carry you. We've already established it. So okay. So you go home. I'm not sure if you tell your parents or not. That's up to you because I'm not dealing with that right now. We can deal with that next session. And we see Alice kind of like at Stiller Labs where she finishes like she does some work on repairing Matricia and eventually she sees her parents like what's her name Ashley, her mother, arrive in their car outside Stellar Labs ready to pick her up. We will figure out what they talk about later, but it's like 8-9 p.m. at night when this happens. So yeah. Okay, so let's because I want to do an outro scene. We can still talk about what you happened like next session, early next session, with your interaction with your parents and whatnot. All right, but I just want to get this outro scene going because this is actually one of the main parts of my phase 2 plans. Phase 2. All right. Okay, so outro scene. It is a factory production line thing, except the production line is in progress of being built and nothing is actually like operating anything. They have engineers and scientists like milling about the and repairing like building the production line and stuff. Suddenly the lights all go out and everyone starts like wondering what's going on, loudly wondering what's going on and stuff. And some of them says, quick, the emergency backups. Okay, and then there's a response that I can't, the backups are not responding. Then you hear another scientist say, no, the chemical backups we have. Okay, then you actually see like glow sticks. You know how glow sticks work? They just you break it and then shake it and it glows green. It actually works by it releasing a radioactive gas and inside the thing which activates and stuff basically. So basically, radioactive gas is it's tritium. It's just hydrogen. It's radioactive hydrogen. It's channeled through glow stick tubes along the factory, like where the lights are normally. And since it's a purely radioluminescent light, it's radioactive, it cannot be stopped by electrical means. So it just like releases the gas from a container, like from a gas chamber, and goes through around the factory and kind of make the sickly dim greenish glow stickish glow on the factory production line, which is interesting. And then one of the walls kind of explode. You're taking rearrange labels, add one to a label. We'll do that first before I forget. Okay.
I'm still thinking about what to change around. I was just letting you know what I took.
Okay. All right. Let me just go through this. Okay. So in this, you actually see two people that you have out of character seen before. Okay. As part of your these intro outro scenes. See this guy at the hole, kind of shaking off the debris from his body and his spandex. Okay, behind him you see this lady, which you have actually partially seen before, a little bit. All right, come on, load the image, please. Thank you. This lady. Woo. And yeah, the shoulder thing is glowing with crackling blue electricity. You can guess that this is the person that you recall was being recruited to fight against that one person in that one outro scene really early on. I don't remember when it was. Session 2 or 1 something, I don't remember. Session 2. I'm pretty sure it was session 2 or maybe 1. No. It's 1. No, it's session 3, I think. I don't know.
I think it was 2 or 3. That was where like what a fancy car pulled up and said this.
No,
about
it's
revenge.
actually session 4. It's actually session 4. I have it written down. Oh my god, session 4. It's been so long. Oh god, 10 sessions ago. Finally coming together, and you can see her face. Rex, yes, on TV. What? On the news? What? Anyway, yes. The swampy area talking about revenge. Yes. Yeah. This is out of character meta knowledge. You don't have this, and your characters don't know this, so please don't act on this knowledge. Anyway, where are the session plans? Okay. All right. So Rex kind of walks in. All right, ladies and germs, we are the Dicers. He kind of really like melodramatically says this, like really enthusiastically and magnanimous, like really excitedly. He's just so happy, like in, like those of you who have seen Dark Knight, it's like Joker entering and saying, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment." Kind of like that. He's just like really happy to say this. He's like, if you all just put your hands on the ground and don't get in our way, I assure you, none of you will be dismembered. You will be hurt severely, but that's part of the course. But you won't be dismembered. Oh. All right. And at this point, the woman just says, just do what he says, lie down on the ground, hand on the ground, and nobody do anything cheeky or heroic, or like he said, you might be dismembered. So the scientists kind of freak out and try to do it, like get down on the ground quickly. One of them is actually feeling cheeky and brings out their phone. Poor guy. Brings out their phone. Okay. Rex actually sees that and is like, "What did I just say?" And he just zips toward the guy, just hitting into him. He basically it's a hyperkinetic hit. Like he just propels. It doesn't look like he's running. He just propels and lands into the guy. The guy is kind of hit the wall. The phone goes flying, breaks into the ground. Like as it falls into the ground, guy crumples down into the ground, bleeding from multiple sources, from cuts and stuff. It's not happy. And as anyone sees that, and the lady says again, I repeat, anybody tries to play hero, that's what's gonna happen. Now get down on the ground, everyone, now. And everyone goes down into the ground. And Rex just yells, hey Weber, can I pull this guy's arm off, please? And so now you know this lady's name. Her name is Weber. That I'm updating, so you can see. Right, and lady just goes, no, we may need for leverage. Just not yet, Rex. Okay. No, not yet. She actually uses a new name, which is not her, which is not Rex's name, which is, he calls her Impactor. I'm not sure if it updates when I change the name. No, I'm not actually sure. Does it?
I see the names.
Ah, yeah. And she also tells her, and while we're on the job, please call me Turbine. So I'm actually adding their new names. Okay, sure thing, Turbine, he says while doing the air quote. Okay, and she's like, okay, you're up. You're up, SMG. Go to those terminals over there and blow them up while we see what we can find here. Okay, and enters. someone who is referred to as SMG.
Yeah, it's going to be someone's sister.
Okay then.
It happens to be her. Okay, you see her enter, and she goes to where the computer terminals are. She, brings out her arms, which you can clearly see has bullet muzzles come out, and she starts shooting. And as she's shooting, in the background you also see impactor and turbine also attacking the various components of the production line, basically wrecking the place entirely. Okay, it only seems to be just 3 of them until more dicer, like regular thugs, come in, goons with their guns and bats and spiky bats and stuff like that, and also start wrecking the place. As the scene kind of focuses onto Mina Ling's face, as it, the camera kind of slows down, it gets all slow-mo, and you see her kind of questioning herself, that whether she's doing the right thing or whether is this what she signed up for. But as with each muzzle flash kind of flashing onto her eyes, it's kind of very cool. Like normally it's the sickly green glow, but occasionally there's this yellow muzzle flash lighting up her facial features, and it shows her features slowly hardening as the camera fades out. And that's the outro scene. All right. Okay. Ryan, did you think about your thingamabob?
Yeah, I have. So,
Thingamabobs.
Freak is staying at -1.
Okay, so you're taking the which one?
Rearrange labels as I choose and add +1 to 1.
Cool. Oh, all right. Actually, give me a sec. Give me 1 sec. All right. Okay. Rearrange your labels. Rearrange them however you like.
Yeah, so Freak is staying -1. Danger is going to be -1 now.
Okay, -1. Remember, as long as your total is as long as your total is 3, it doesn't matter how you change them. Okay, danger is -1.
Savior is going to be a 2.
Savior is a 2.
Superior is going to be a 0.
0, okay.
And Mundane is going to be 3. That +1 I'm putting into Superior to make it a 1.
Okay. All right.
So it goes from a 0 to a 1.
Okay,
But now
so
Mundane is my best one.
Okay, and your new total is now 4.
Yes.
Yes, awesome. Okay, just let's making sure that everyone has their upgrades in order. Yeah. All right. Damn it, Flux, you have so many upgrades. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Don't do this. Don't do this.
What's
Working
up?
towards retirement.
Yeah. Okay, I'm actually
What's
gonna. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm actually looking into the phase 2 plans. Phase 2 plans. Okay, yes. Another one of phase 2 thing is going down. Ooh. How many things are left before phase 2 completes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 things before phase 2 actually ends. Ooh. Wow. This is interesting. Okay, this is getting really cool. Alright. Okay, cool. Alright, so unless anyone has anything else to do, we can call off this session. It's actually went up to 3.5 hours still, but I think it was pretty exciting, and it was a long fight scene, so yeah. Is anybody saying anything or anything before
I am salty that I'm up for the game, out the whole time.
Well, look, see, if you get bit a couple more times, you build up an immunity to it, and you won't go down.
I'm not sure it works that way, but I, God damn it, so
He's
terrible.
supplying us with valuable amounts of the anti-venom. Basically, he's milking the venom out of that thing.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
that-
that is so terrible. I love it. It's so terrible. All right, okay, so yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. That was a very exciting and combat heavy and yet still role play heavy with one moment of truth getting used. Oh, I need to actually mark that. I forgot to mark that. Okay, your moment of truth is again locked until you re-get it. And the moment of truth got used, which was really exciting. There was a significant victory, but sadly it wasn't a team-based victory, so it doesn't go towards the drive. But you know what? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's another thing to know. But anyway, yeah. All right. So, yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Leave your comments and opinions in the comment section, and tune in next time for the action, adventure, actually roleplay heavy because all of our characters, players are going to face their parents. Player characters are facing their parents. And it's way more threatening than any fight they can ever come across. We all know this. We all know this. So, yeah. Tune in next time on Halcyon's Masks, the Gauntlet. Wait, Masks, Halcyon Australia, the Gauntlet, where we do stuff and things. And good night.